Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they singing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed, addicted to weed that get G's with my heart open. Greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free, only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queens rise, don't be afraid to try. Too many of us die for the door to open. Wise, my brothers, be wise. Stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing, one day at a time.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movies. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost to call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. The prototype like 3 stacks on that CD. An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they singing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed, addicted to weed that get G's with my heart open. Greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free, only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queens rise, don't be afraid to try. Too many of us die for the door to open. Wise, my brothers, be wise. Stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing, one day at a time.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movies. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. a ghost to call your name. You look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken.
Welcome back to Abnormalcy. It's been a little bit. So, when we last left off, we were in the middle of a combat. Let's see. I think Ronnie was about to go punch some things. Brayden, you had just thrown a man through a fence because he personally offended you by shooting you with gun. Cammie had been systematically leg sweeping and then striking all of the police officers.
As one does.
Laurel had just dropped your illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And Damian, you were firing mind bullets.
That's what I do.
So, shall we pick up where we left off? Because we had just finished Phase 12, so if you didn't already, take a recovery, because that's what we do at the end of every Phase 12. So, increase your stun and your endurance by your recovery amount.
Right, that's why there's
and
no much in that.
Yeah. And then also if you've got, like... I think Cammie would be the only one this might apply to, but if you've got, like, regeneration or something that speeds up your body healing, that might also be applicable.
Fun fact, I haven't taken any body damage.
Alright. Good deal. So we don't have to worry about it.
Nope.
Good that someone hasn't.
Gotta say it like what?
Doesn't matter.
Alright. So, rolling back into things. When last we left off, you guys had just done a lot of damage to our friend in the helmet, and they had gone to their knees. Well, after we take our recovery here, the helmet itself, the person wearing it kind of slumps forward a little bit, and a hatch on the back of the helmet pops open, and steam vents out of it. And a little antenna comes out the back and then points up, and several lights around the, like little LEDs around the helmet light up, and then the person wearing it stands back up, very jerkily, kind of like they're being puppeted with strings.
I think I just watched this movie.
And at the top of the next turn, we're starting at phase 2, which none of you go on. But our friend in the helmet does.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. So what he's going to do is... Let's see, how do we want to do this? What's the range on this? 10 meters? Anybody within 10 meters of my dude?
These nuts.
Please!
I'm not. I'm glad. I'm outside of 10 meters.
Okay, Laurel is.
I am.
Cammie is. And Damian, you are just outside of 10 meters. I think.
Yeah, it's me, Cammie, and that NVPD 2.
Yeah. Cammie, you are closest by like 0.3 meters. So, in a drastic change of tactics from just shooting at you guys, Cammie, let me roll this and see if this hits first. Okay.
What is the OCV of this clown? Oh wait a second, I've got it right here. Unless this is an OCV, DCV kind of type deal.
OCV is 7. Cammie's DCV is
7.
Okay. And that
8.
is...
I'm 8. I'm 8.
Oh,
Oh,
you're 8?
you're 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. 8.
7 OCV, 8
Fast as fuck.
DCV, and that is a roll of 10.
Fast as fuck, boy! That is just hit. That is a hit by 0, fam. Just hit. Just hit. Now, I do need to recall that we do need to roll our action points as well.
Oh, yes.
As action coordinator, mechanics coordinator here, PD coach Wes.
Yeah, so everybody roll 2d6, and that's how many heroic action points you have. And remember, you can spend those to increase a roll or decrease a roll, depending on, what you're trying to do.
That is 9.
I got 8 again.
3.
Just coming up 8s.
Sick. All right.
So, Cammie, without moving from the spot that they're in, the person wearing the helmet rears back, and their arm seems to stretch out, and they punch you.
Are we fighting Inspector Gadget?
Maybe. So, let's see.
Future Wes, go ahead and put the Inspector Gadget theme on that.
Please! I need one more die than I have out currently. Let me grab that. So, Cammie, you are taking... let's see, that 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 stun damage. Of course, minus any, what's the word I'm looking for? Resist, yeah. There were no 6s or 1s in there, so no body damage to take.
Okay. Is this a normal attack?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, ouch.
So you will subtract your PD.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Which I only have 5 of.
Alright.
Gotta up that PD, Holmes.
People aren't supposed to hit me.
No, Hefe.
All right, and that's going to be it for our Enforcer's turn. Top of phase 3, that is Cammie's turn.
I think I want to just hit this. You know, I don't want to just hit this cop that's next to me. I would, but I'm also scared of this man. I'm scared of Inspector Gadget. Let me be real. So I'm gonna move to come leg sweep Inspector Gadget.
Okay.
Boom. And then I'm gonna leg sweep Inspector Gadget. I have an OCV of 7.
Indeed.
Yeah. Ooh, cool.
He's got a DCV of...
I rolled an 8.
8. Y'all are an even match. Did you know that? It's almost
Are
like
we?
this was made... This was... Instead of his song "Made for Loving You," it's "Made for Fighting You." Hit by 2.
Sick. Love to hear it.
Yeah, thanks. Now it's stuck in my head.
I got 1 6. No
Okay.
ones. 10. And I rolled 20.
Okay, so that's 20 stun and 1 body.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to take
he's
no
prone.
body. Yes, and he's prone. He's going to take no body, and he's going to take 8 of that stun.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
God. Perfect.
So we should be getting the fuck up out of here, right?
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
prone now, though, so.
He is laying down, so he'll have to stand back up. Where's the Jeep that we were trying to get to?
Still out in the desert.
Yes.
Well, not, or away. I think it was the desert.
Yeah,
Away
It
from where we are.
is, if I can
Towards
ping it
the
right here.
north.
Yeah.
Okay, Cammie is going to yell to the group, don't try to punch this one. It hurts, and he doesn't seem to care. And then is gonna fucking teleport
Oh, yeah? Where are we
Yeah.
teleporting to?
away.
Wait, fuck, what?
What?
Oh, I don't know if everybody else has seen Cammie teleport yet.
Well, she
feel-
teleported when they were fighting,
Yeah, to get out of the black hole.
yeah, to get out of the black
right,
hole, she
okay.
teleported away.
Oh, Ronnie doesn't remember any of that, though. 'Cause
Oh,
Ronnie
yeah,
Ronnie
Ronnie
was in a fucking rage.
Oh,
yeah.
rage. So yeah,
Rage
Cammie is
blackout.
going to teleport the fuck away. And it's to the north, we said. So yeah, Cammie is gonna teleport right next to Laurel, and is out. She's like, well, don't punch that one. We should just leave.
All right, next up, Brayden.
Alright, so Brayden is going to move up right here. He's going to move 4, going towards the pad officer.
Yes.
And the rest, I'm going to leap, like running leap, and kind of just like land right in front of him. And just like, because he's still prone, or sort of prone, laying up against the wall. Correct. So I'm just going to like get down to eye level and be like, if you don't tell me what the fuck you're doing here, and I'm gonna grab his head, I'm gonna crush your fucking head like a grape.
She's Brayden.
Brayden's pissed. I told you. Hey, I told you last game. Brayden does not like being shot at.
I mean,
I respect
it.
very
He does.
valid.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Okay.
Yeah, our dude is just gonna scream and try to get away from you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like hold him by the head.
Cool.
You want to do anything else on this turn, or shall we move on?
Can I, if I use the kinetic kinesis, do I have to throw the person, or can I kind of hold him like up in the air?
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Yeah. Well, as he's screaming, then I'm just gonna be like, okay, and then I'm just gonna like start lifting him up.
He is just screaming and flailing in midair.
All right, that's my turn.
Brayden, you
All
talk
right.
about anything, man? I just want
I just want to talk. Alright, Damian, you are up.
the shit out, dog.
All right, so my action plan here is to, 1, draw my gun.
Okay.
2, use my defensive power, and that shimmering shield appears in front of Damian. He's going to, let's see how far I can move here. Token. 1, 2, 3. Is diagonal count as 1 or 2?
1. It's fine.
Okay.
Do
So
whatever Schmeppy... count it with the measuring tool, and Schmeppy will tell you what to do.
All right, so not quite the full distance. And then fire the gun at the enforcer at the same time yelling at Teddy and Allison to get the hell out of there the other direction, because they're basically backed into a corner right now
Right.
from where they are.
Smart. Okay. So you want to roll me that on the
Yeah.
enforcer?
What am I rolling to fire a gun? Because this is actually the first time I think I fired this thing.
You're just gonna roll 3d6, and that's just OCV versus his DCV.
Okay. I'm going to think this is a miss because that is a 16 with an OCV of 3.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Look, Damian owns a gun. That does not mean he can shoot a gun, okay?
Damian should take care of that as a gun owner. We're gonna go out to the range there, Damian. All right. Me, big guy.
Okay, so that shot's gonna go wild and hit the big shipping container that the enforcer's up against.
Ting.
Next up, we got our 3 PAD officers. Number 2 is first, but he's currently suspended in midair and screaming and terrified. And as a matter of fact, I think he's gonna pass out. He's skirt.
He should be.
I scared him so much that he just passed out.
Yes.
He's like a
He
fainting
fainted.
goat.
Yep.
He's a fainting goat. Poor guy.
Well, that's happened to me a couple of times. Look, just this traumatic event. Just fucking. Just fucking-
Just-
At least it's not worse. That's not the worst bodily function to lose control of.
that's
yeah,
yeah.
that's true. I don't want that while it's hovering above me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Okay, so PAD officer number 4 that Ronnie is right in the face of is gonna... Let's see. What is he gonna do? Ronnie, you're still meteor mass, right?
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, if this cat's trying to get in my face, then he better come correct. I'm just letting him know right now. He's gonna get fucking yoked. I mean, this man just fucking saw me
Yoked.
launch a fucking trash cannon down his helicopter, so you know, just I'm about to get some Olympic gold medals.
Alright, so we're going to see if this hits. This is an OCV of 7 versus whatever your DCV is. And that is a roll of 13.
Okay. Just pad.
Betting that does not hit.
Pad officer number 4 has an OCV of 7 against my
Yes.
DCV.
Yes.
Motherfucker. You said 13?
Yes.
That is a miss by 1.
Okay. I figured that was a miss. Alright, so he takes a swing at you with a stun baton and just like it just bounces off of you. He hits one of the rocky plates. The electricity doesn't even go off because they're not conductive. So it just kind of like tink.
Tinks. I'm just gonna look at him. He looks up at me, and I'm just gonna sneeze real quick, and then go. That's gonna cost you.
And then number 5 is because you're not directly in his face, is going to take the slightly more reasonable approach of taking a shot at you, Ronnie.
Okay.
And that is same stats. That is a roll of 12 this time.
That does hit.
Okay. Hits by 0, I'm
Hits
assuming?
Yeah, hits by 0.
All right. Oh, wait, no. This is... Okay. Oh, actually, with the... I forgot, with the PAD officers' guns are scoped, or not scoped, they have laser sights, so they actually get a +1 to their OCV, so that definitely would have hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, let me see real quick, because I have a +3 PD ED, and I gotta keep that. Oh, well, no, that doesn't matter. Never mind. Go ahead.
That'll apply to the damage.
That applies to the damage. That's my bad. Ignore me.
Okay, so that is gonna be... You're probably gonna soak all of this, but that's 3 body damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So.
And then... Ooh, okay. 2, 6... 12 stun?
12 stun?
Yes.
And then PD soaks that, right?
Yes.
Then I take 5 stun, then.
Okay. All right. Next up, Lori.
Yeah, I am very done with this whole thing and don't have any idea what the fuck is going on over there with that fucking Elastigirl motherfucker. So... migraine.
Perfect.
Let's see if that works.
Remind me how that one works.
Mental blast.
Okay. So that's OMCV versus his DMCV?
Correct.
All right. And Wes, for this, what the info you have on him is no longer accurate for his DMCV. Now that the helmet has activated, his DMCV is 8.
DMCV
Cool.
is 8. Great, some more fuck shit for us to deal with.
Matches
Yeah.
my OMCV. My OMCV is also 8.
Hi.
Roll low.
Hi, kids.
It's a 9.
Oh, that's not too bad. That probably hits.
Gets a hit by 2.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Show them what it is. Show them what it smells like.
Stop.
You smell what? 12.
12 stun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's going to exactly soak all of that.
Cool.
What a prick. Sorry.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision and have him. Actually, hold on, because that's mental. So no, he wouldn't soak that. Okay.
Hey.
Where is his?
Still
page?
stands. What a prick.
Yes. Very much so. Numlock is off. That is what it's doing. There we go. All right. Laura, you gonna do anything else on this turn? You can still move.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide where to. We're just trying to head out north, right? At this point?
Yes.
I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Fam.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that will require going through one of those 2 big holes in the eastern side of the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Compound.
That orange aura. Did that follow Ronnie, or is it stuck there?
That's a good question. I don't remember. Ronnie, how does that work?
That orange did follow me. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that orange is actually, I'm going to show it on here. I think you can see my measurement there. They're going to be able to see it on the stream here, but real quick, let me double check. But yeah, my heat wave goes 8-meter radius.
Not what I wanted. There we go. Okay.
8-meter radius for me. So it encompasses. It goes halfway. The top part of the radius goes halfway to here.
It pretty much only affects all the PAD and NVPD guys.
Yep.
That are down by Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we
8 squares
stay above
down,
Wait,
8
so we
squares up,
can...
and then 8 squares diagonal. That kind of stuff.
Yep. Everyone can pretty much move to this way, through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you guys stay
Good.
within this area.
Yeah. It's like right here, kind of the edge of it.
Is that like a visual thing too?
It looks like a fucking. You know,
Maybe
in
it's really hot.
old '90s movies where, like, you know, like in like Point Break or
That-
Heat,
The shimmering heat
has the
thing.
shimmering
that
heat that you're
shimmering-
seeing in Los Angeles. That's what it fucking looks like.
Okay.
Over we
Oh,
go.
that's,
Yeah. Yeah.
didn't even think to ask before.
All right. And Ronnie, that means it's your turn.
Oh, fucking like the wonderful enigmatic CM Punk. This CM Punk is going to get it to start clobbering time real quick. It's clobbering time. Is what I was trying to say. Okay. I could probably fucking attack 2 of these guys, right? Because I've got martial arts moves and stuff like that.
I was
Like,
just about to suggest that, actually.
yeah, I've got fucking rock fists and everything like that. It's an instant, all these different things like that. Martial arts moves. Okay, so literally, like, I can move. You know, the things, the waves would be kind of similar, kind of stuff like that. But I'm gonna wade on over 1, 2, and get in here, in between Tango and Cash right there. And I am going to, we're gonna do some martial arts maneuvers here. On, so one of them has a, leg sweep on the kid, on NVPD 6, yeah.
All right.
So that's a +2 to my OCV, so my OCV is now an 11, and it's a -1 to his DCV, so he's got a DCV of 6, I believe. Yes. No, he's got a DCV of 2. Oh, man, you really need to find a new job, kid.
Look, it's his first day, okay?
Yeah, well, it might be his last day.
What?
That's it.
Forever.
Forever. I rolled a 7.
Oh, that's
I'm
definitely
gonna
going
let you
to
know
hit.
that's gonna hit. It hits my 13, by the way, if y'all were curious at home.
Jesus.
Hits my 13 as I'm gonna leg sweep this cat. And I've got +3 to my strength, right? Plus 3d6. Yeah, plus 3d6 to my damage.
I think that makes your total for that
5, correct? Or 6d6?
66. Because I'm pretty sure your 3d6 is without meteor mass.
Yeah. That is, so there's 2 6s. 12.
Okay.
12, 16, 19, 24, 29. Stun.
Okay. He's gonna soak. How much body armor do they have? 6. Okay, he's gonna soak 6 of that, which makes it 23. Yeah, he's down to 2 stun and he's prone.
Yeah, so essentially I'm gonna, just like CM Punk, just gonna grab this cat and go to sleep him. Just literally just like lift him up over my shoulders and then knee him in the face and then drop him down, and he's still kind of moving around and squirreling around. And then I'm gonna turn and look over at his friend here, the pad guy. They have laser guns, right?
Only the Enforcer has a laser gun.
Okay.
They just have 9mm with laser sights.
Perfect. Does a martial disarm do any damage, or is it just a disarm move?
That's a good question. Let me check real quick.
Yeah. Because if not, then I'm just gonna fucking chokehold this motherfucker and squeeze.
I'm all for that either way.
Yeah. Literally what you're seeing right now is just Ronnie just wading into the thick of these helicopter cats and just trying to
Bulldozer him.
bulldozer them.
Best you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
I need volume 2. I believe. No, actually, volume 1 should have it. Marshall disarm.
Working boys, we're up to our ass in business.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Being able to spell would help. Okay. Marshall disarm.
I set up sound alerts where people can use bits to drop sound alerts and stuff for us, like when we have like games going on that are not TTRPG games that are not disruptive. And I definitely put in as one of them the and in that moment he knew he had fucked up as one of the different sound alerts. That's definitely happening in this.
Yeah, that one's just applicable to
Yeah.
TTRPG games.
Okay. Disarm rules. Looks like it does not do damage.
Okay, then we're just gonna chokehold this motherfucker.
Go
Just
for it.
straight up, just like grab him by the throat and just lift him up and look at the other cats that are around him. All right, so a chokehold is a -2 to my OCV. Oh no, my 9 goes back down to a 7. All right, great.
You're average now.
Oh no. Darn, whatever will I do? Yeah, let's fucking roll it then. 3. Okay. all
That
right.
hits!
Yeah, I'm just fucking.
Ronnie's an unstoppable tank right now.
These guys. Well, they piss
As
me
he should
off.
be.
They piss me off. All right, piss me off. That's a hit by 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll
So
me some damage.
so chokehold. All right.
That's gonna be another 66, and I think chokehold gets bonus damage on top of your strength.
Great. That is 4, 7, 11, 13, 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a second. Chokehold. Okay. Maybe not that. Okay. So 17 on the... That was PAD number 4.
Yeah.
Alright. And he's going to soak 9 of that.
Okay. So.
Which
8.
is 8.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So top of phase 4, we are back to our enforcer.
And before we get to the enforcer and everything like that, Ronnie, as he's lifting up the cat by the throat, is gonna look at all of them, and say, "Come around, gather around, boys. Get it while the getting's good. The rest of these people are pussies. I'm the one that you want." And then he's gonna, yeah, hopefully.
Okay, let's see here. So the helmet is going to make an audible beep, and several of the lights on it are going to flash and change color. And he's going to move really, like, jerkily and off-puttingly. Let's see. Hold on. Let me use my measuring tool here. That puts us in good. Yeah, there's good. It's gonna move to here, to a more central location. And we're going to... Alright, I know what we're gonna do.
I don't like that.
So, I'm gonna explain a little bit of the mechanics of this. Since our dude has stretching, he can do hand-to-hand attacks at range, which includes some martial arts.
Oh, Lord.
I'm out of range.
Thank you, Damian.
I'm not. I'm
Damn.
not happy about it.
Constant delight. So
Oh
great
yeah, Damian, you are
artist.
just out of range. Like, barely.
Like, woo!
Yeah, but Laurel and Cammie, you are both in range. Ronnie, you are also just out of range. Brayden's the only one who is completely safe.
I just also want to say there's a fence in front of me, but you know, semantics. Unless this cat's like the disposable kid from the Suicide Squad. We gotta float over and just kind of flop on my face a little bit. Get out of here.
Please. Okay, so Cammie, I'm gonna go for you first. We're gonna make an attack roll. That is a roll of an 11, and so that is 7 OCV versus. Did you have an 8 DCV, Cammie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 versus an 8, and that was a. What did I say? 11?
11.
Missed by 1.
Hit
Was
by
that a-
1 or missed by 1?
Missed by 1.
Okay.
Dang.
Go get Coney somewhere else, kid.
So, Cammie, you, being quick and dodgy as you are, and having already been hit by this dude's weird stretchy arms once, you managed to just dodge out of the way.
Sick.
And then the next one is going for Laurel.
Of course it is. What do you need?
Your DCV.
DCV, please.
4!
Oh my.
Sheesh, you're gonna have to take. We're gonna take it to the dojo. We got the gun range for Damian, and the dojo for Laurel.
I am not a physically
Dang, we know, yeah.
character.
We try.
Okay, so that's
It's
7
all up
versus
here.
4 with a roll of 10. Pretty sure that hits.
It's by 4.
Okay. Alright, and the damage on this is... Oh, that's a weird number. Why is that number so weird? Why is it 3 and a third d6? Whatever.
Ew.
Maybe because fucking Stretch Armstrong over here ain't fucking normal, okay? Not even abnormal. Stretch Armstrong's a fucking robot. Starting to learn. Or Stiltman, but with his arms instead.
Okay, so we're going to take...
Wait. No. I just solved your fucking puzzle.
So, Laurel, you've got 10 damage coming towards you. If you've got any PD, then that you'll soak some
Just
of
the
that.
normal?
Yeah.
So take 5.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everybody else figured this out before me, and I'm just like a fucking.
I guarantee you I haven't yet, so.
Okay.
Same.
I think
I haven't really questioned it though, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, okay, we're moving, we're going.
All right. And I think that's going to be it for our enforcer. Now the normal NVPD guys get to go. Let's see.
Gather round, boys. Let's see who can take a shot. It's gonna be like a strength, a test of strength at a carnival.
Let's see. 2 and 3 first. 2, you're right next to Cammie, so Cammie, you've got an attack coming at you. This is an OCV of OCV 4 versus DCV 8
Mm-hmm.
roll is 10.
Oh,
I think that probably misses, but I'm not sure.
a 10, 8. What was the OCV?
4.
Fucking missed by 3. Come on, kid. Come on now.
All right, so number 2 definitely misses. He took a swing at Cammie with his police baton. Cammie's just having none of these people's shit and just dodged out of the way. And then 3 is up next. 3, I think, is gonna take a shot at Damian.
Son of a bitch. How dare he?
Damian, your shield is still up, right?
Yes, it is.
Remind me what that does.
It is resistant physical defense and energy defense.
Perfect. Okay, that'll be good for you here. So that is a 4 OCV, a roll of 8, and Damian, what's your DCV?
5.
That hits, Cat. I'm sorry. I don't know about how much we're about to find out, but I'm pretty sure that hits. By 2. So not too bad.
All right, so we are taking, and then so that's 2 body and 4 stun. Yeah.
Okay. So how does that work with the
Your the resistant defense will apply to the body damage. Normal PD applies to the stun damage.
So you said 2 and 6?
2 and 4.
2 and 4? Okay, so nothing. Then.
Good. Good thing you had that shield up.
Yep. Well, I also have I wouldn't have taken any anyway, even without the shield. Because I would have seen it coming.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's not something that's actually applied to this point before.
All right, so 2 and 3 both whiff their shots. Now we've got, who have we got left? 6 and 7 down here by Ronnie.
Yeah,
I believe
7, 8,
6
9.
is.
6 is prone,
Yes, 6 is prone.
and he might want to stay there because he's gonna be cushioning his buddy 4's fall here soon.
Okay. So, 6 is gonna stand up, so he can't move, which means he is stuck right next to you. And being stuck there, he's gonna take a swing, even though it is a very foolish thing for him to do.
I've got this guy in a chokehold. Can I like use him as a shield or something? Is that something I can do? Just like fucking.
You would have to, you'd have to abort an action on your next turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. You hitting yourself. All right.
So that's OCV of 4. Your DCV is what, 7 or 8?
My DCV is a 9 now.
Oh, it's DCV of 9.
Oh, my DCV is a 5. Wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow, he missed as bad as he could possibly miss. He rolled an 18.
Yeah, I was about to say my DCV. I was thinking of my OCV. My DCV. I just soak the hits. I don't take them, or I take them. I don't, and I soak them. You made an 18.
Yeah. So that misses. I don't think it's possible to hit with that unless you have a DCV of like 0.
The Ocho, baby, missed by 8.
So yeah, he takes a swing at you with a baton and like doesn't even hit you. Like the other guy hit you and it just bounced off. This guy doesn't even manage to hit you. He is too scared. He just kind of like blindly swings and totally whiffs. And like, not only does he whiffs so hard that he trips and falls back on his face, so he's prone again.
Yeah, take a nap, kid.
And then 7 is going to say, you know what? Actually, I don't get paid enough for this. And he's just gonna leave. He's
Good.
going down here and then like off the screen.
Hey, I just want to remind you, all these cats that are within this little heat wave, though,
Are taking.
they're at
one...
-2 REC. They're -2 endurance for every 20 minutes, and they take 2 points of stun per phase. So in NYPD 6, he takes a swing on me, and then he just goes out because you said he had 2 points of stun left,
Yes.
right? Yeah, that was too much for him. The heat got to him. So he needs to get out of the kitchen real quick.
Okay, so 6 and 7 are both gone. That just leaves you with PAD 4 and 5 up there.
Cool.
Until next round.
Until next round.
Cool.
Alright, so that means Cammie, you are up next. Brayden, you're on deck.
Hi.
Hi.
I would like to knock this cop down.
Go for it.
On my way out, I want to knock this cop down. So we're gonna give him the good old leg sweep. I rolled a 7.
And his DCV is a you hit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You hit. Like you rolled a 7. DCV is a fucking 4.
That's 2.
Are you doing
That's
a leg?
2 that you were hitting?
Yeah, 2. I'm standing next to him.
Are you,
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, he's
Hey,
already. Oh, he's down.
He's
All right.
down. He had 2
Yeah.
stun left. He's
Okay,
down.
cool.
No.
I got 2 6s.
Okay, I will note that.
Are you doing leg sweep on these guys?
Yeah,
Okay, that gives you a +2 to your OCD.
I know.
Yeah,
It
so-
didn't matter
so-
for this one though.
And that's a -1 on theirs. So
Yeah.
Since you're right there, do you want to take out number 3 while you're at it?
Oh, you got it. I'm going to that one next.
Let's get everybody
Hello.
on the way out.
Absolutely.
kid plays a mean pinball.
Please, Wes.
I got a
you
9.
Can't do this to me.
Why else did you cast me in this game?
Oh, yeah, I rolled a 9
You rolled a 9.
That's gonna hit.
on another leg sweep.
You hit by 8.
Sick.
Roll me some damage.
I got another 6. No 1s. That's a 21.
He's down. He's down. Our friend is down and out.
Remember,
for the
kids,
count.
cops aren't your
She-
friends.
And she grumbles, swing that baton at me again and see what happens.
I'm not gonna lie, because of how good Cammie is at taking out these cops, I'm literally waiting until after that turn to start thinking about what I do, because there's no point. Everything changes in that time.
What is my full movement? I have a 16 meters. So yeah, then we're just gonna keep moving out of here. I don't want to be anywhere near this pad man, so I'm taking my full move to get. Well, I think I moved a little bit, so I'll probably be like right there.
Shit,
Cool.
You're so fast.
I'm over here. I would like to
Nice.
leave.
Okay, so we're going to real quick have Allison and Teddy obey orders, and they are also going to. Let's see, they probably have standard movement.
12
So I'm
meters.
gonna- yeah. So they're gonna move this way so that they're staying out of the line of fire, and then they're gonna move this way.
range.
Yeah. All right. So Brayden, you're up next.
All right, before I do anything, can I see what's been happening with this pad officer where I'm at? I'm not sure if elevation plays a factor.
Oh yeah, you can see him. You can see
Okay,
him.
cool.
He has
All right.
fainted.
Okay.
The only reason I haven't taken him off the board is because you were actively holding him.
No, the pad enforcer. Did I say pad?
Oh,
I'm at pad enforcer.
Oh, the enforcer? Yeah, you can.
Sorry.
You can see him.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
There's a
Let me
fence
make-
between you, but you can see him.
Yes, let me make a. Okay, cool. So if I just turn and like, because I obviously here, and if I turn, I could see everybody running towards me. Correct?
Yeah.
At this point. All right, so I'm gonna like, kind of like, since I don't know, I have to use at least one hand to keep this guy in the air. Or I guess I could just let him down now because I'm taking him with me regardless. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn and like kind of run my hands together. And I'm gonna use kinetic flash and like kind of toss it at the pad enforcer. Since it's a
Okay.
4-meter radius, he would be the only one within that blast, if you want to call it like that.
All right.
It's a 200-meter range with a 4-meter radius.
Okay.
To kind of try to give everyone a little bit of a chance to
That's
get
such
past
a
that.
useful. Yeah, no, yeah, that's really useful.
All right. Roll me to. Let's see. I think you have to roll to hit with that. Let me double check. I'm gonna bring up your character sheet.
It's it says it's an instant. It's an attack, but I don't know.
Okay. If it's an attack power, then you have to roll to hit. So give me a 3d6 roll. That's gonna be your
I got an
OCV. Yeah, OCV versus his DCV, which is.
8. My OCV is 6.
That's
And
6.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, 6, 8, 8. Then Wes.
6, 8, 8. That hits by 1.
Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
perfect.
By 1.
So,
All right,
So 2d6.
Yep. Roll me 2d6.
Ooh, that's 5.
Okay.
And I believe
So-
that's indicative of how many rounds.
Yeah. How many phases that he's
Or
blind
phases.
for?
Yep.
So he is blinded for 5 phases. So let's see. We're currently on phase 5, so he is unblinded on phase 10. Noted. Okay. Brayden, you doing anything else on this turn? You can still move if you want.
Since I set that guy down, I'm gonna reach back up and kind of try to get him over my shoulder, and
Okay.
because I'm taking this guy with me.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move him off of the board just so that we know he's out of play. But yeah, you have him.
Yes, and that's I'm waiting because I'm already in position. I'm the closest to the exit at this point, where everybody's
Okay.
running towards. So I'm good where I'm at.
Brayden got
Alright.
a souvenir.
I do.
Okay. Up next
Souvenir
is
with
our
answers.
yeah. Well, maybe.
Put
Maybe.
it in the interrogation room to use.
Yeah. So up next is our enforcer, who is currently blinded. Let's see what we can do about this. What do we have?
I almost knocked my world greatest poppy. A word off my desk.
Okay. Alright. And oh right. I have that. So let's see.
That sounds like a good thing to hear.
Let me real quick bring up the rules for blind fighting. Okay.
Try as they might, they fail.
I hope I've given everyone enough time to get past him at the very least.
Okay. And
Mostly worried about the 2 kids.
teleporting. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Someone who is blinded has zero DCV at range, half DCV in close combat, and 0 OCV at range, which is fine. So what we're gonna do here is
Is it half DCV?
yes, has half DCV in close combat, 0 DCV at range.
Perfect.
until he is no longer blinded. So the Pad Enforcer on his last turn hit Laurel, and therefore knows where she is, or at least where she was, and she has not moved. So he's going to move to you. And what martial arts do we have? Okay, we're going to use a standard grab, I believe. So let me roll. This is, since you are being grabbed, what did that rule say? Someone who he is grabbing is, okay, if you are grabbed, he only is at -1 OCV instead of at 0 OCV.
Got it.
Alright, so this is gonna be... Laurel, what is your DCV?
DCV is 4.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 6 OCV,
Yep.
a roll of 9, and a DCV of 4.
Hits by 4.
Okay, Laurel, you are grabbed.
Cool. What does that mean?
It means he has you by both arms, so you don't have use of your arms.
That's fine.
And you have to, if you want to break out of this, you have to beat a strength check. You have to be able to beat his 15 strength plus 10 strength for his grab. So you'd have to be able to beat a 25 strength to be able to get away from him.
Okay. How do I do that roll then?
You just make a strength check. Yeah, roll me 3d6 plus your strength. Tell me what you get.
Strength value, strength.
Strength value.
Well, that's 21.
You don't quite get away.
Yeah.
So while he's got you, let's see, do we want to try and do anything else? I think he's gonna be satisfied with just hanging on to you for right now.
Okay.
So that is his turn. Damian, you're up.
All right, so make the obvious step of moving forward 12, which will put me there. So right there.
Mm-hmm.
Going to drop my shield. Yell at the Pad Enforcer. Put her down, and then I'm going to use the telekinetic blast.
Okay.
So it's an actual physical hit, or feels more like a physical hit as opposed to a mind hit.
Okay.
And make it hit from the opposite direction to where Laurel is, like somebody's hitting the Pad Enforcer from behind.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is my OMCV versus their DCV, targeting physical defense.
What is your OMCV?
That is a 9, I believe, right now.
Versus a
Okay.
0, so go ahead and roll there just for posterity.
Yeah.
Because he's blind.
It's 12.
That hits.
Okay, so that's 66.
Do you want to know what that hits by?
Yeah, if I'm actually, I want to know the highest that I get in this entire thing, which will likely be this.
That hits by 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
When you roll a 12, it gets a 0.
I don't like this though. 6, 12, 14 with 2 1s and no 6s.
Okay. 14, you said?
Yep.
All right. He's going to take 2 of that. But Damian, while you are on your turn,
Oh no. Wait, that could also be good, but it could also be bad.
it's possibly good. Do you want to try and read his surface thoughts?
Yes, please. This is yes. Actually,
Yeah?
no, I can't. I can't. He has a helmet
No?
on. I can't see his face.
Ah, right. Okay. You have other things that we can use for that though. Because you can't use your deductive observation.
Yes, so I can't.
Oh, you have mental awareness.
Yes, I do.
I want you to see if
You are getting very, very strong mental power like how I don't remember how you perceive mental powers being used because I know it's a visual thing, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like puppet strings.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely being puppeted. 100%.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like strings coming off towards the person using it. So I guess in this case, puppet strings would be a good term.
Yeah. So the person is being puppeted by the helmet. If that weren't clear.
Well then.
All right. Next up, we have our PAD officers. Those few that are left. Let's see. So 2 is gone. So just 4 and 5 left. Neither of them are prone. They're both doing okay on stun, so they're not running away just yet.
One of them has their throat in my hand, though. So.
This is true. That's 4, right?
That is correct. 4 is being choke held.
Okay, so what he's going to do... let me real quick look up the rules.
You can try to climb out if he wants to.
He's going to try. Okay. 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 Ronnie, make me a strength roll.
All right, kid. This is with my strength value as well?
Yes. Well, no, I mean, roll like you're doing strength damage. So roll me 6d6.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. 6.
A lot of dice.
12. 14. 18. 24. 32.
Oh wow, you just barely hang on to him because he rolled a 29 to try to escape.
Oh, we got a Wrigley fish. All right, cool.
Yeah. How are you holding him?
I'm straight up holding him by his neck. I'm not choking him, but it's literally my thumb and forefinger are digging into under his jaw, right there, because he's just lifting him up like that, and like you can just see it. Like Ronnie is looking between him, the other pad officer, and then the pad enforcer, and he sees the pad enforcer doing like Wrigley arm shit, and you can see it's like the Hangover with the counting cards moment where you can see there's different like formulas floating in his head.
Okay.
Trying to connect the dots here.
How high are you holding him?
I'm not holding him up to the sky. I'm holding him directly, like just up enough, because I imagine I'm taller than this cat. I'm 6'4", so just enough so that his legs are kicking and trying to touch the ground, but they're not.
Okay. If he tried, could he try to kick you in the nuts?
I mean, yeah, you can try.
Okay, we're gonna try because he's got groin strike as a martial maneuver.
I see he studied from the same dojo that Ronnie did. Great.
Okay. So that is an OCV of 7.
Does he have a negative since he's being choke held? Anything?
Does chokehold say anything about a negative to DCV?
It does not.
Then,
Or to OC. It's got a -2 to OCV.
That's for you to hit. If it
Yeah.
Some martial maneuvers also give a negative to the opponent's DCB.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop it by 1. So make it a 6. And that is a roll of 9 versus whatever your DCB is.
That's a hit.
Okay. And groin blow is no normal defense, so your PDD do not apply. Oh, that's only 2d6. Okay.
This cat's gonna get fucking.
So you're gonna take 6 stun.
You just see Ronnie just kicks his fucking rocks down below and just like brings his legs together and just looks up right at the pad officer and his eyes are wide.
Okay, other pad guy number 5 is gonna, let's see. He has seen you get, like, whacked right in the nuts. He's gonna move around. Let's see. Towards the helicopter and behind you.
They both have 2 points of stun added as well, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me mark that down real quick.
Why would he be going over there when all the fun's over here?
He's gonna try to shoot at you. Yes! Yes, he is. That's not a great roll, but it's not terrible. Okay, that's OCV 7, roll of 12 versus your DCV.
He just hits.
Okay, and he rolled surprisingly well on that damage. So you were gonna take 6 body and 12 stun.
No body, and then the stun, I take 5 stun.
Okay.
I am over halfway through my stun.
A good thing to keep in mind. All right, that is our pad guys. Lori, it is your turn.
Yeah. I guess I gotta try to get out of the grab to do much of anything, right?
Yes. So we're gonna do. You don't have a martial escape,
No.
but you can still try to escape from this grab with a.
Just the strength roll again.
Yes. Give me a strength. What is your strength?
My strength is 13.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2.5 d6. So make me an opposed strength check.
Okay, so 2.5.
2.5. Oh, he rolled really low. You're in luck.
A 5 and a 3 and half a 6 is 3, so 11.
11? Okay, and he got... Is that right? Just make
Unless
sure.
I'm adding anything to it that I don't know about. I don't use my muscles.
What are you talking
grab-
about?
The
Wedding
brain's a
planning?
muscle.
Okay. So he has a plus
The brain is 3
10
pounds
for
of
this.
fat and not much
6.
else that pilots a
Okay.
meat mech.
What did you roll again?
11.
11? Okay. He got a 16, because he gets a plus 10 because he has a specific martial maneuver for this.
That sounds right. Okay, so I can't use my hands, correct?
Correct. But you can
Anything
still use
else?
mental powers. Anything that doesn't require you to move your hands.
That's all?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you obviously can't move from this spot.
Well, yeah, but
You are just grabbed.
cool. I have only used it once. Excellent. Laurel's getting way too comfortable with this power. So I'm just gonna see if I can... Essentially, I think I'm gonna see if I can shake off the helmet's control. Because it's pretty easy to tell what's going on here, right?
Yeah. I mean, you also have some sort of, like, surface thoughts thing. And I don't think
have
yours
surface thoughts, it's just not a power sense.
Yeah, so, I mean, Damian has both surface thoughts and the power sense.
Right,
but
mine
he
isn't
can't-
reliant
he can
on
only
facial.
do. Yeah, exactly. So you can sense surface thoughts, but
Mhm.
you're getting nothing but, like, microphone
Static?
feedback.
Yeah, yep. We're getting radio static from this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
And also,
see.
you have the ability to sense radio frequencies.
Yes.
So you can tell that this thing is getting like remote.
Remote control.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, yeah, let's see if I can do this. I actually don't mind wasting use for this, because this is an interesting theory.
Okay.
I'm gonna stare straight where I assume the eyes would be through the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And this would work a lot better if I could pull the helmet off myself, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna pull... Sweetheart, would you take that off for me?
Sadly, there is no response.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I think the person underneath it might not be conscious in any form.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
You do have like some other form of mind control, don't you? Because-
Just the illusions, and that requires the gesture.
Mm. Look at your sheet real quick, because using Sweetheart Would You is actually a free action because it's just a power activation and not an
I know.
attack.
Yeah.
So, okay, that is mental illusions. Telepathy.
Yeah.
If you want, you could. So you can. You can make a regular migraine attack.
Mm-hmm.
B, you can try to make a migraine attack specifically against the helmet if you want.
I might do that, honestly, because it's very clear that attacking the human within is not helping right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wes, OMCV of 8.
Got it. OMCV of 8. That OCV. Got it.
DMCV also of 8.
Yeah, 8 to 8, so it comes down to the roll here.
10?
Okay.
That might do it.
It's gonna do it by 1.
All right. Roll me some damage.
Alrighty. 3d6 of stun gives you 11.
Okay, give me just 1 second. I'm trying to remember. Because I need to figure out how much stun this helmet itself is gonna have.
Right.
All right. And how much stun did you say you did?
11.
Okay, perfect. Minus 11 is... Okay. Noted. Next up, Ronnie, it's your turn.
Oh, finally. I thought you wouldn't ever get here. All right, because I've got some fucking shit I've got to drop on everybody's doorstep right now. Okay, is there a roll that Ronnie can make? Because he's trying to put the dots together. I've put dots together, but I'm trying to have Ronnie put dots together as he's holding this little squirmer in his hand, and he's about to chuck him over at this other guy. Is there a roll that I can make to like kind of do like an insight check or something of that nature?
Let me look at your sheet.
My skills, perks, and talents is I do have a streetwise. I've got deduction.
Deduction would be a good one.
Okay.
You don't have deduction at a huge benefit
deduction
to you.
and 8.
Yeah, let me see if you've got anything else that might work here.
He's not
I'm
like
gonna
a
say
big thing.
deduction is probably your best bet.
Okie dokie.
Do this at a... We're gonna say this is a fairly easy roll because multiple of your party members have already put things together.
Okay.
So if they can do it, I believe very firmly that Ronnie can. Ronnie's a clever man. So make this at a... Do it at an 11 or better.
11 or better. Alright.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go ahead, and if you don't make it, I'm going to let this be a cumulative and let you try again on your next turn, if you want.
8. That is a 12.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're starting to put the puzzle pieces together.
Okay.
You're not quite there yet, but you're getting there.
Am I trying to go under? Am I trying to roll under? Is that one? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. All right.
Yes.
it's
Rolling
equal to
under
under.
for
I'm trying to
skill
clarify.
rolls.
Trying to clarify things here.
Yeah.
Okay. God, I want to yell it out right now because I know exactly what's going on here. You think you're slick. I know exactly what's happening here.
I'm glad you do.
I know what's happening here. Okay, cool. Well,
That makes
you know
me
what?
very happy.
There's other more pressing things at the moment. Ronnie.
Like throwing a dude at another dude.
Well, that's the thing is I got to do like ranged shit and all this stuff like that, and that's just messy, sis. That's just messy. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's coming with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna roll it to pad number 5 and be like, hi. And then I'm going to smash down pad number 4 onto pad number 5.
Okay. Roll me a normal to hit. Make
Okay.
it normal strength damage. And we're gonna split it between the two of them.
Okay. What's this cat's DCV again? It's the pad, so it's a 7, 8? Pad cop?
DCV
7.
is a 7.
Cool. 7. My OCV is a 9. That's a hit by 3.
Alright, roll me 6d6 of damage.
That's 3 6s, I'm telling you right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to both of them.
Cool. 18, 22, 25 points of damage.
Alright, and how do you want to split that up? I'm gonna let you choose.
So it's 25. Hefe.
I'm happy to tell you who has the least stun if you want.
I know who's got the least stun. It's the guy that's being used as the hitting implement.
Yes.
I want him to take. Can we do 10 and 15?
Okay.
Or is that overkill?
No, that's fine. Who's getting what?
Least guy is getting 10, and then Pad 5 is getting 15.
Okay.
So Pad 4 is getting 10, Pad 5 is getting 15.
Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn, or are you good? Oh, they're also both taking 2 for your heat wave, right?
My heat wave, that is correct. Yes.
They are not doing great.
And then I'm going to leg sweep, I guess. Yeah. Can I do that? Or is that...
No, because you made a normal attack instead of a martial maneuver. No, it's fine.
I know.
You
Come
did
on.
so much damage.
Let me look at these powers real quick. I just want to know. Just let me know. 1 second. Okay, I guess that's it. All right.
anything that you just have to activate, like your meteor mass or your heat wave, you can do as a free action. But if it's an attack, then it takes a full action unless it's a martial maneuver.
Well, you know, I got these two guys over here. One's trying to kick me in the nuts and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just... We've got heat wave going on, so we're going to do heat distortion. So I'm going to give them heat blindness real quick.
Perfect.
So it's darkness versus sight and 6 meter radius.
Yep, perfect. So...
I spent the
yeah,
endurance.
they just can't see within 6 meters of you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no roll you have to make. So we're going to just...
Welcome to my world. Yeah, that's me.
All right. Next up is our enforcer again.
Oof. Still blind, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We are on phase 8 now.
Say his name, somebody. Let him in.
All right. So enforcer has Laurel in his grip. Just got hit from behind, so we're going to... Let's see. What's the best way to do this? We're going to... Let's see, what is 10 meter radius? Okay, so yeah, regardless, Damian's definitely in that. Cammie also is. How mean do I want to be?
Oh no.
Also not a question you want to hear asked very often.
So, not wanting to let go of Lori.
Oh no.
Lori, you're gonna get the treatment that Brayden got the other day,
No.
and get spun around, but at a range of like, we're gonna say not quite his full range that he's got on this, so like 9 meters, because they don't want to hit you into the fence.
Thank you.
What about the building?
That's a good point.
Yeah. That's
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this at half range because I really don't want to smack Lori into a building. So it's gonna be 5 meters, but in a full circle.
Okay.
So Lori, you're basically getting smacked into Damian. We're gonna do this as a
Ow.
normal strength attack.
Ow.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Or maybe not.
Brayden had a great time. Brayden had a great, fantastic time. Didn't you, Brayden?
Please remind me. I don't remember.
When I used you as a baseball bat
Oh, yeah. You did that.
in the
Oh.
park. Yeah. Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July.
So Kate, you might not remember it because of the concussion from being hit against
Used
somebody else.
as a
So
bat. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so that is an OCV of 7. Damian, what is your DCV?
5.
DCV of 5, and that is a roll of 8. I think that hits.
It does.
By how many?
Is this important?
Yeah.
No, it's not important.
Okay, that's what to say. 6.
Cool. All right. So this is gonna just be a normal strength, and just like with Ronnie, we're gonna split this up between the two of you.
There ain't nothing normal about that.
Please. So 12. Both of you take 6 stun and apply any PD you've got to that.
Cool.
Nothing. So no stun.
Soak it
Lori,
up,
what about you?
baby.
I soak 5.
Okay, so you only take 1. All right, so
Not
that's gonna be his turn.
Do I end up over near Damian, or am I still
Oh.
right by him?
You're still right by him. He just like stretched his arms out, swung you around, and then
Tilted
brought you
Laurel.
back.
Brought you back, yeah.
Okay.
Cammie, you're up next. Cammie, you're muted.
Yeah, I noticed that once I started talking. So the pad enforcer still is still holding on to Laurel.
Yes.
All right.
Gotta do something about that.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, jeez.
Coming back over here. If I try to leg sweep him, will that just let me free Laurel, or will that end up hurting her?
It wouldn't hurt her, but she would get dragged down to prone with him.
Which is okay, honestly.
Do you have martial disarm as one of your martial arts?
No.
Disarm wouldn't work here. If you want to, if someone is grabbed, it's literally just a opposed strength check. It's real easy. Ah, if I can stop throwing my dice around.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leg sweep him and knock them both down.
That's fine. Make me a roll.
Man. Ooh. Cool. So I rolled a 10. And then yeah, DCV is the 8 plus 2, and then I believe their OCV was 7 minus 1.
Other way around, but yes. You said
Oh, I said
Laura-
OCV for him too.
yeah.
His DCV. Oh yeah, my
so
OCV is
that's-
7, so 7
so
plus
that's a-
9. 7 plus 2 is 9. Oh my god.
Okay, so that's a 9. You rolled a
Nine.
10, and
6.
DCV you said that was a -1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DCV of 7. I think that hits.
It does by 3.
All right,
Boom.
roll me some damage.
3. Okay. I rolled 2 more 6s.
Okay.
Please don't kill him.
I rolled 2 more 6s, and there's no 1s.
Okay.
I did 23.
23 is he's gonna take 11 of that, which puts him at 17 left. Okay. Alrighty. Cammie, you still have 1 more attack. If you want to do another martial maneuver.
Scissor kick.
I don't have a scissor kick.
Yeah. You have an axe kick?
No, I don't have. I can do a killing strike, which is my other favorite, which I will go ahead and do.
Now, question: do you want to target the person, or do you want to target the helmet?
I want to target the helmet.
Okay. I just needed to know where to apply the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Ooh, I rolled a 12. So I think that's gonna miss.
Homie's prone. Does that help with anything?
We're gonna say yeah. We're gonna give him a -1 to DCV.
And for killing
killing
strike, I get a -2 to OCV.
-2, so
Yeah.
that gives you a 5.
Mm-hmm.
5, 12, 7? 7.
Mhm.
No, 5, 12, 6.
Does that include for being blinded too?
Oh, right.
Oh, he
is
has no
blinded.
DCV. Yeah, he's got no
Up
DCV.
close he does.
Oh, he's got
but
half
not-
DCV.
Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
So that should be a
That
hit.
saved your skin. That's a hit by 1.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And he will no longer be blinded after this phase.
Thank you, Ryan.
Got to take advantage of it while we can.
Thank you, Ryan.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I asked earlier.
Yeah,
You're still
exactly.
blinded.
Especially for this reveal. This da da da
Yep.
da 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 da.
Okay, so that hits damage. Sorry.
Oh, damage.
Yeah, you gotta
right,
roll
because
that
it hits.
damage, yeah.
I forgot it hits.
Yes.
Please don't do the killing part of this, though.
Oh,
Just killing the helmet.
yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Killing in game terms only means does body damage. It doesn't mean actually kills people.
Well, I'm all for killing the automated components of this.
I got a 15 for damage.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me look at your sheet real quick. Killing Strike. Okay, Killing Strike does 1/2 d6 killing damage, so roll me 1d6.
Oh, okay. I thought it was still just the strength.
Nope.
So I got a 3.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, I got a 6, but half. 3.
Yes, so that's 3
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
And then roll me another d6.
A 4, so 2.
So 2, so 12 stun. 12 stun, 3 body.
Ouch.
Okay. So, what's this? All right. Up next is Brayden.
All right. So at this point, I noticed that Teddy and Allison are moving pretty slowly, snail's pace over there.
They don't
can
have
I
very
use-
much speed.
Yeah. I'm far away from most everyone. If I use my super speed, how far could I get to them?
Let me look at your sheet.
Is I don't know. It says it adds an additional +1 to speed. I don't know what that increases it by.
Speed increases how often you get to go in a turn.
I didn't know that.
Running increases the distance you can go, but I think we also increased your run.
One is additional
Super speed
speed
boost.
+1.
And then the other part is run plus leap bonus. You get a +3 to run, which
Mhm.
means you have a total of 15 meters.
Oof. All right. So, well, that can't get me very far, can it?
Let me see. It can get you to just past the door of the building. So, like,
So I
kitty
could-
corner to Damian.
So this is listed as 15.1 for me.
Yeah, that's
Moving
fine.
right here. So if I get up to the pad enforcer, could I? He's still holding Laurel, correct?
Yes,
Or
and
is
he is
he-
also prone.
He's prone. So is there a way
He's got
that I
stretchy arms, so even if she's like a little ways away from him, he still just like has her by the shoulders.
Could... All right. Let me see if I can do something about that.
You can make an opposed strength roll. 'Cause I think besides Ronnie, you've got the most strength. Maybe Cammie.
Which isn't a lot, to be completely fair. I'm trying to see if there's a way I could throw him away and keep her there.
Okay, you could do that.
Could I
You could
hold
use
on
your
to...
kinetokinesis for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I hold on to Laurel while using the kinetokinesis? Kind of similar, in a similar fashion to what I did with that mantis thing. Kind of hold on to her and then send him away at the same time.
You can certainly try. I'm gonna make you make a... We're gonna still make a strength check, but we're gonna use your telekinetic strength
Okay,
for
which is
that.
20.
And let me look and see how much that is.
It's 20.
Kinetokinesis... Yeah, you have an equivalent of 20 strength, so we're just gonna roll me...
And if this
So
does work,
roll me
I'm gonna try to-
4d6.
okay. And if this does work, I'm gonna throw him into this small building, like
Okay.
through the door of this small building. Oh, that's I don't know if it matters, but I rolled a6, so I got
Okay.
16 altogether though.
Okay, so that's 16, and he's got 3d6 plus 10. Ooh, he just barely beat you. He got a 17.
Use
Yeah.
your action points.
Oh yeah,
But
I
I'm
could use
gonna... Oh yes, go
I
for
could.
it.
I'm gonna use.
Oh, I
just
could
use-
be mean though.
Oh,
Because he has combat luck.
Please let him use his action points.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Use your action points.
So if I use one, it would be like just meeting it, correct?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use one, but when I do that, I'm gonna like, oh, Laurel, you gotta trust me, and I'm gonna like, you get the fuck off her, and just like.
So he's in here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you good? Look at Laurel. You good?
Hmm.
I didn't think that was actually gonna work. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't either.
Okay.
And if I
who's
can, I'm gonna
next?
help Laurel up too, if that's
Oh
okay.
yeah,
Or-
go for
okay.
it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and help you up as well.
So Laurel, you are not prone. Damian, you're up next.
All right, great work. But let's smash that helmet, shall we? And he's gonna step over so he can see the enforcer, and
Are
do
you gonna
another
mind
one of
bullet?
those. Yeah. We'll do that one. I'm going to do the telekinetic blast because it actually takes me less endurance to do that, apparently.
Okay, fair enough.
Goodbye.
And it acts the exact same, except it's against PD instead of
DCV instead of
Yeah.
MDCV or DMCV.
So-
there we go.
that is a 15 rolled.
Okay.
My
What did you roll?
15 roll
Oof,
to hit.
That's rough.
Okay.
But he doesn't have any.
yeah.
He has 0 DCV. So yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Yes, you hit by. What's your OMCV?
9.
You hit by 5.
Okay.
Could have been more.
Alright.
But you rolled a
Uh,
15.
let's
Bless
see.
your heart.
How many D6 of damage does this do?
6.
Nice.
Yeah, not a whole lot. So that's 11,
Oh my goodness.
16, 17, 20 with 1 6.
To the hell.
But also 1 1. So
Okay, so you do this, and you see, as you do your telekinetic blast, you see the visor of the helmet crack down the middle and just like spider web out, and you hear like rapid beeping, and then the back of the helmet vents steam again, and all the lights turn off. And the guy he was already kind of like knocked prone from being thrown in here, but he just kind of like goes limp.
that's gonna hurt in the morning.
Probably so, yeah. So we are still in combat time. We've still got our PAD guys, and
Yeah,
it's
Ronnie's
their
gotta
turn.
beat some people down.
They take 2 points of stun on their turn.
Yes, let me apply that.
They can't
don't have much
fucking
stun
see.
left. No, they can't.
Just hold both of them and walk around with them for like a couple phases until they just.
Are you still? No, did you throw number 4 into the other guy, or are you still holding on to him and using him as a hammer?
I fucking spiked him like it was fucking Monday Night Football.
Perfect. Okay. So they are both prone. All they're able to do this turn is stand up and like stumble in a random direction. So we're going to move them. Number 4 is going to come over here and run into this fence. And number 5 is going to come down here, just outside of the range of your blinding effect, so that he can see.
Why do
I
you
like
do
to
this
imagine
me?
that 4 couldn't see where he was going and just ran full speed into the fence.
Just ching.
Why do you do
Like
this
falls
to
down.
me?
Chunk.
I just
Okay,
want
so
them
that
to
is-
die. I just want these cops to die. Yes, you can.
So,
Quote me
Lori,
on
it's
that.
your turn.
Right, so now I've gotten curious.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yep, I can move over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna pull the helmet off him.
You can try. Make me an opposed strength check.
This fucking helmet, bruh.
The helmet acts as a grab one limb, the limb being his head, with a strength
Gross.
of 20.
Ew, why?
These cops are mid. This fucking helmet, mid. Skyline chili, mid.
Okay, MJF.
Okay, Skyline's dope.
Bagel Boss in Long Island, mid.
Opposed strength check. Is this the value again, or is this 2.5?
2.5.
Okay, let's see.
And
where are
its
we?
roll is 46.
Gross.
I'm gonna make this cumulative though, so I'm just like
Appreciate
whatever
it.
you get. If anybody else wants to make an attempt, they don't have to hit the whole amount.
Question: what is half a 1 in this case? Do we round up or round down?
Round up.
Okay, so this is 11,
Okay.
which is
So
awful. Look,
No mom.
I don't know what this
all right.
I literally can't pull that in one. So
So I just had to laugh.
oh, fair.
Out of context, it is a very silly question. But yeah, hero in the hero system rolls. If you're rounding is always in the player's favor.
Cool.
Okay, up next is Ronnie.
Fucking, I don't even give a shit about these two jabrones here real quick. Like, okay, so... Alright, that might be a little bit... Can I see the pad enforcer from here? Or can I still work on my deductive thing?
Oh
that I
yeah,
was working on?
absolutely.
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay.
Do that.
I'll fucking take care of these jabrones, but I want to...
Figure the thing out. Yeah, make me another deductive roll.
Okay, that's a fucking 8.
Okay, yeah, that's a good roll. Go for it. You have the puzzle pieces have come together into a clear picture. You know exactly what's going on. How do you react, Ronnie?
It's like it's 22 Jump Street. Channing
Soylent
Tatum
Green.
looking at the fucking Soylent Green, Rosebud, any other great fucking twist that you can have in fucking movies. And then Ronnie goes, "Oh shit! It's Pretzel!
I
The
thought
pad
so.
enforcer is Pretzel! He's got the stretchy arms, they captured him, and they put a fucking computer on his head. Get that computer off his head! That's our fucking paycheck, baby!" And then I'm
Working on it.
gonna grab the pad officer's face, and I'm gonna cheese grate his face up against the fucking fence.
Make me an attack roll. You know what? Don't even make me an attack roll. Just roll me some strength damage.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, I'll just roll you some straight. But I rolled an 8, and so with my fucking OCV of 9 and his DCV of jack shit,
He can't see either, so.
Yeah, he
see.
can't
Accident-
see right now, so...
He accidentally just smashed his face through the fence.
Yeah.
At that point.
5, 10, 22. That's 24 points of damage.
He only had 6 stun left.
Great,
He's out.
great, yeah.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say that as soon, like, once 4 is done, we're out of combat time because 5's just gonna run for it.
Yeah, Ryan's just gonna turn to him. He's gonna go, 2 options. You run, or you're gonna really start regretting not wearing your brown pants.
Too late.
Too late. The guy survived a helicopter crash. I don't fault him for feeling kind of ballsy surviving a helicopter crash, but come on. And I'm gonna drop heat distortion and heat wave.
All right. Are you unmeteor massing?
No, not a chance. Not until we get to the Jeep.
Don't feel safe
Yeah,
yet.
dog. We still got this enforcer over here. That's knocked out, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we smashed the helmet to bits.
Yeah, yank round 2.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me your 2.5.
Oh, that's better. That's... Well, no, it's not once I actually do the math, but it's 11 again, so...
Yeah, that
at least gets it.
yeah.
Look.
You manage to pull the helmet off of our pad enforcer's head.
Who is definitely Pretzel.
Definitely Pretzel. You definitely recognize him from the picture you saw. And very much unconscious.
Right.
He's got like, let's see. There are little pinpricks of blood from where there were like things attached to him on the inside of the helmet. But otherwise he's like not horrifically injured or anything.
That's good.
Good.
He is definitely unconscious though.
Okay.
Ronnie's
You
gonna walk up behind Damian and pat him on the back of pat him on the back a couple of times, kind of cinching his shirt a little bit. I go, hey Journo, you want to start taking pictures?
Trying not to fall into the building from this giant smack on the back, basically. Yeah. Pull out the better of the two cell phones and start snapping pictures.
I'm gonna go to. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say going to try to make sure that it doesn't include any of us in the pictures.
I will set the helmet down next to Pretzel again as if it fell off. And then real quick,
Move to
remind
let
me what
Damian
the,
take pictures.
Yeah, I will move out of the way so that I am not anywhere near the shot. Real quick, what is the company that makes the pads again?
McKnight.
McKnight.
They're like the biggest family in the city.
Yeah.
They own and run the university. They own and run the public abnormal database.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'm gonna look over at Cammie and go. So we can just comfortably admit at this point that you're a fairly well-established burglar, yes?
I'm not hearing this.
Yes.
What do you know about the McKnights?
Fucking what?
Ronnie.
Fucking what, Ronnie?
You're a burglar?
Yes.
That's-
I am.
You
a
put
burglar.
together that was Pretzel, but not that she's...
Where else am I
Maybe.
getting all of these cards from? These phones? Yeah, I steal from rich people.
I just thought you had a lot of boyfriends.
phone
Come
did I
on now,
have?
like.
I honestly don't remember whose phone you had, but I clear everything before I give them away. Except for the transit cards, because a lot of times their bank accounts are still tied to those,
Ooh,
and you can just keep pulling from their bank account because they don't know what's happening.
that's kind of nice.
Free
Anyway,
transit.
what do you know about the McKnights?
I mean, plenty wealthy. Probably wealthiest family in the city.
Anything inside?
No. Nothing inside.
And as Damian's taking pictures here, I'm like, yeah, can we have this conversation somewhere else where maybe they don't know that we are?
That's
This
fine.
is
At the
true.
moment?
All right. Ronnie, are you cool enough to sling Pretzel over your shoulder?
Yeah, I reckon. And I'm gonna drop Meteor Mass.
Thank you. And I'll tuck the helmet under my arm and leave
I'm
Ronnie
gonna-
to pick up Pretzel.
All right. And
Yes,
we are
I'm
done with
gonna-
Schmeppy for the time being.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Teddy and Allison.
Okay.
Are you two okay?
They look pretty shook up, but they are uninjured. They managed to stay out of the fray, and they'll tell you as much. And as you guys are discussing that and, getting Pretzel and the helmet out of the thing, and Damian's finishing taking his pictures, that Jeep that Cammie had seen from a ways off is going to pull up in front of the little building.
Laurel is going to spin around and immediately, eye target the Jeep. She's scared at this point.
Oh, Laurel. So there are 3 people in this Jeep. One of them is driving. The driver is They look kind of like an anthropomorphic alligator.
Sure.
With kind of like... So... halfway between, like, more realistic portrayals of, like, Killer Croc, and then, like, the cartoon alligator from Undertale. Like
So
built
somewhere...
like the cartoon alligator, but more like looks like a realistic thing.
somewhere in the realm of Bee from Night in the Woods.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Who is an incredible character, if anyone hasn't watched the stream of that.
So that's who's driving. Riding, like, not even in the back, but like on the back of the Jeep is a... They look fairly normal. They've got a, like, really deadpan, like, stone face with no expression. They're wearing unusually heavy clothing for the general climate of New Ventura, let alone the horrible heat wave you guys have been dealing with for the past month or so. And they've got a huge, like, ridiculously long Uchikatana, like almost Sephiroth levels of ridiculous, strapped to their back. And they're just, like, their feet are on the back bumper and holding onto one of the poles. And then the other person in the Jeep gets out and immediately comes over to you with a big smile on their face, wearing their very signature, brightly colored suit jacket covered in ridiculous 90s patterns.
I was about to say, does this
tie.
person have a signature sense of fashion?
The tie does not match the color or pattern on the suit jacket. But it is equally brightly colored.
Ronnie starts storming over to him. Just starts stomping over to him.
Breathe, Ronnie. Breathe.
No. Fuck that. Here.
No, I want to hit him first.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. And I'm gonna back up Damian. I'm gonna grab Damian and kind of push Damian up in front of him. Just like stalk up to him. Just look here, you light bright looking motherfucker.
All right.
You son of a bitch! You could have told me something.
Oh, what was it that he said to you in your emails the other day? I really want to... Hold on, let me find the line real quick, because
I've got it right here. I think you dropped it. Here, I think you dropped this, King. I think it's better you find out about the tunnels and those using themselves. I'm not just cryptic for crypticism's sake. Life's more interesting when you experience it firsthand.
Yeah, there you go. Life's more interesting if you experience it firsthand.
I'm sorry, the near-death experience is not that interesting to me.
Are you gonna backhand this punk, or should I, Damian?
You can certainly try if you want to.
I am holding an unconscious, missing person over my shoulder. You just saw me took a dumpster. Yeah, you just saw me. I'm gonna put Pretzel down. You just saw me take a dumpster and play shot put lawn darts with it with a fucking helicopter. Do you really want to test me right now, Rainbow Man? Huh? Do you really want to test me? Are you feeling me, brother? Are you feeling strong right now? I don't care if you got a fucking lizard and a fucking guy with a katana on your back, okay? The Comic-Con was a couple months ago. You've already missed it, okay?
Let's not be mean to people with lizard abilities, okay?
I apologize. I overstepped on that comment.
Thank you.
Whatever. What do you got to say for yourself, okay? Huh? Neapolitan? Sewer mouth? Fucking otaku over here? What do you got?
I feel like he looks more like Spumoni than Neapolitan. That's the one that's the green.
Yeah,
the green
I
and the
agree.
pink.
That makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
He's just
I like
gonna...
it. She's just taking her insults at his fashion sense. So.
He's just gonna kind of grin at you and spread his hands out and be like, "You guys did great."
Yeah, we could have
Did
used
you-
some backup. They would have
did
taken
you
half
set-
the time.
Did you set this up?
set it up? No, just very unfortunate timing. I think they might be onto this location as a drop-off
Is that
point,
what
so
we're
we're
calling
going to have to change.
Oh, that's funny you'd say that.
Fuck yeah, that's great.
Because
Yeah.
they
Especially
sent
since
quite a
she's-
few cops for being suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Around
And
20.
you sent two unfortunate, and I'm gonna motion towards Teddy and Allison. You said two unfortunate people who could have been kidnapped and ended up like our friend Pretzel over there. And I'm gonna say that as I'm walking back towards the pad officer that I have knocked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander over towards another one that that Ronnie dropped and pull the helmet off that one just to see.
Oh, the normal pad guys actually don't have helmets. They're just
Oh,
wearing,
it's just the enforcer?
Yeah, just the enforcer
Okay.
and the helmet. The normal
Missed
pad
that.
guys are just like, they're normal dudes, but instead of wearing like NVPD uniforms, they're wearing
Right,
like
it's just the
black with body armor and the McKnight Industries logo on it.
PMC, yeah, private military, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably wearing backwards ball caps and some other shit like that. Fucking weekend warrior looking ass. Was it gravy seals you normally say?
Those big ass helicopter headphones.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
You know what?
Yeah.
Go.
You got a lot of making up to do for just letting us take care of and clean up your mess that you made over here for you, okay? I got hit a couple of times. That guy tried to kick me in the nuts, all right? That
I
kid-
got shot.
I got shot at. Just want to point that out.
multiple times
like-
my friends got shot at. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to go ahead. You're going to take Teddy and Allison here. You're going to find out your own way home. We're going to take your Jeep and we're going to take Pretzel home, all right? How about that? How's that sound?
And he'll look at the guys on the Jeep.
Can we
Look back at
really
you.
go back into town at the moment?
We're somewhere that's not here.
Where else are we going to go? We're going to walk back in the tunnels? We're going to walk back in the tunnels. We're going to come out of an Irish pub. Yeah, an Irish pub. You use that as a front. Fucking tacky as hell.
Ronnie. How long do you think it's going to take until another helicopter shows up?
We should get out of here, I know. I'm just saying, an Irish pub, nothing scares queer people more than Irish shit on the walls, all right?
That is
You
pretty
know
fair.
it's not just the pub, right?
It's just the whole fucking tunnels. Look, you know what?
Yeah, where else though?
You know what?
I am curious.
Oh, dozens of places.
You're coming
Even
with
some.
us.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah, you're coming with us.
Would you
Where do
rather
you
we
want-
go with you, or would you rather come with us? Either
Where are
way,
you
it's fine with
going?
me.
Where would we be going with you?
We've got an off-site base. We can explain everything on the way.
No. Offsite base? No.
Secondary location.
An
Never go to a
off-site base
secondary
for
location.
what?
Never go to a secondary location with a man wearing rainbow clothes, all right? Or hippies.
And an alligator man. I'm gonna walk back up with the pad officer. And an
I
alligator
think-
man too at that.
Whoa. Again. Stop being mean to lizard folk, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
no.
gonna
Mm, I
slide
apologize.
my phone out of my pocket and take a look. Does Alex have a way to track us?
As long as you've got your phone on you and you are above ground or close enough to ground level that he can pick up your GPS signal, yes.
Excellent. I'm going to make sure that is on and send a ping to Estella saying, watch tracker, new player.
All right. What's everybody else doing? Because there's a lot going on. I just want to
There's-
We either go
Bring
back
up
through
my
the tunnels and we go back to our place. I'm not going to a secondary location with these clowns.
And I want to take this guy to interrogate.
I
Clearly,
I
they know
think we
something.
should go. I think we should go with him.
It'd be good to know, right?
Is there another car around here that Pad drove up or anything like that?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna search Cheese Grater's pockets. I'm gonna walk over to the SUV, and I'm gonna put Pretzel in a fucking unmarked SUV.
Ronnie, before we actually use that, though, we might want to look it over.
Go ahead and give it a look over.
Make sure it's not being tracked. I don't know how to do that.
It's gonna be on.
can.
It's gonna be on fire outside of the tunnel by the end of the night, anyways.
I can look.
But between now and then, yeah. Laurel, you can do the
Yeah.
signal thing.
Yeah.
Make me
Is
a
there
perception
anything?
check.
Yeah. That is 12 under 15. On the
Okay,
radio.
perfect. So yes, there is a GPS tracker on here. There's also a something that works similarly. I don't know how many of you have ever driven a company car, but some of them have limiters on how fast you can go. This has one of those. But you can easily find both of them, and Cammie could probably take them apart.
Yeah. Cammie? Just there and over there.
Okay, sure.
Thank
I'll
you.
take care of that. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys have this that you can use. Probably best you don't hold on to it for a long time, but it's
Oh, it's
totally
gonna get
usable
dumped.
to right now.
We'll let Ronnie do his thing to it later.
Yeah, I grew up around it. Yeah, I grew up in the neighborhood. I fucking know how to handle this shit. Don't worry about it. And Ronnie is gonna be like, "I'll drive," and is going to get it, like dump Pretzel in the back, and then open up the front door and look at the Jeep with the other three, and just do the fucking eyes and be like, "You're following us, okay?"
I think we should go back to theirs.
Why? Why should we go back to theirs? Secondary location with hippie. You never go to a secondary location with a hippie.
I think we should see what's up.
1, points at Cammie. 2, and I'm gonna sign language ES and just point at my phone.
You fuckwads? Pull anything? You're melted. I'm gonna melt your shoes to the fucking concrete, and I'm gonna use you as a punching bag.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw them in the river. That
I'll
would be
do
like
that.
a new way to do concrete shoes.
I'll do that later.
Okay.
But they're gonna be like a wacky inflatable waving arm man, alright?
A wacky flailing inflatable tube man?
Exactly. It's a colloquialism difference there.
You were like missing a couple of descriptors.
Yeah, well,
That was all.
That's fine. Whatever. Yeah. Alright, you got it, fuckos?
The guy or his name's been mentioned, Charlie, is going to give you a thumbs up and hop back in the Jeep and ask if anyone's riding with them.
No, I'm good.
Cammie, you know how to drive?
Do I know how to drive?
Do you know how to drive? Or does Damian know how to drive? Or do you know how to drive?
No.
No?
Of course I know how to drive.
I mean,
Lois got a van.
actually, yes. Technically, I think Damian does know how to drive. So, but
just
he
gonna-
will ride in the Jeep.
Ron-
ride in the
Laurel-
Jeep with the others.
Are you gonna
to
ride
have
in the
some
Jeep with
words
the others?
Charlie. Yeah, to have
Okay.
some words with Charlie.
Okay,
So-
that's fair. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's fine. I'll drive the unmarked SUV, and I'll let you have. That's even better because
Laurel has driven entirely too many vans full of wedding paraphernalia to not know how to drive.
Yeah, like, Ronnie's gonna let you drive the SUV then, and
I
he's
can
gonna
do that.
sit. He's gonna sit in the. I guess the passenger seat. It's very conspicuous. He's gonna sit in the back.
I'm gonna load the pad officer into the middle of the back seat of the SUV and get in to one side.
And then Ronnie's gonna zip tie his hands and his ankles. He's gonna take the zip ties off of his vests.
All right, so before you guys all get moving, the person with the Uchigatana on their back is going to hop down off of the Jeep and into the general center of the whole combat area you were just in, and do some ninja hand signs, and there will be a brief flash of blue light, and nothing you guys, as far as you can tell, nothing has changed, and then he's going to get back onto the back of the Jeep. You are welcome to ask what that was about if you want, but...
Let me guess, cleaning up the forensic, right?
Charlie will nod, and partly that, and partly making sure that when those guys wake up, they don't remember anything that happened.
Oh, that's handy.
I have a distinct impression one or two of them may not actually be waking up. Just, I saw how Ronnie was handling things.
It doesn't seem like anything was particularly fatal. Probably for the best. All right.
They were shooting at us.
Oh no, I'm not. Definitely not judging you at all. I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing. Just, it's probably for the best that no police officers got killed. That would just make things harder for all of us.
I think one or two of them might argue differently.
And I think it's probably about time we take a quick break and then come back.
Yup. We'll take a quick break. Be sure to check out, hit !Envy for Dice Envy, because this stream is now sponsored by Dice Envy. And check out !Callow, because we are sponsored by Callow. And hit !Tip if you want to tip our mods. And check out the Patreon and all that good stuff. And we will be right back. Shout out to Callow. Shout out to Dice Envy. Thank y'all. Y'all are a real one.
TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night has come, but sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I'll say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly on sight. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Heat waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Hi there, I'm Wes with Carrion Comfort Studios, a creative studio that's focused on making tabletop RPG streams, video game content, doing charity streams, and a whole lot more. That's just a lot of entertaining, fun stuff. And I'm here to talk to you about one of our sponsors that we have, which is Callow over here to my left. Now, Callow right here, they provide natural plant-based gaming supplements for the modern day warrior, which includes me, which includes you as well. I utilize their products like Q Focus, Q Sleep, and Q Flex in my everyday life. Q Focus helps you stay concentrated, focused when you're doing tasks that might seem menial or not that important, or if you're streaming during the day. Q Sleep helps you get to sleep faster and wake up less drowsier, and Q Flex helps you out after your workouts when your joints might be feeling a little bit rough or your muscles might need a little bit more flexibility and engagement. These are all things that I use in my daily life, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new product they have, Q Energy. Q Energy is the latest product that they've had dropped, and it is it is a combination of all natural ingredients that are available in 3 fresh different flavors: mango pineapple, red berries, and lemon lime ginger. And today I wanted to talk to you about this because they sent me a wonderful sample pack, so I got to try all of them. And the other day I got to have mango pineapple, which was very, very delicious, but I wanted to go ahead and give a little taste test to lemon lime ginger. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your tub. If you want to mix and match your aesthetic of if you have pre or post workout or things of that nature, and you want to have a bunch of tubs on top of your refrigerator like I do, or you can use little sachets of powder that are individually dispersed out. So all you need to do is take 10 grams of your Q Energy. You need to mix it with 400 milliliters of water and then shake it like I have done thus in my Callow brand Q Energy shaker bottle that they sent along with it, and then go ahead and take a drink and get into it. Now, Q Energy is going to help provide you with energy without jitters. It's going to help you stay hydrated because most of the ingredients is water. It's 400 milliliters of water, and it's going to help you stay more focused thanks to all natural ingredients and supplements that are provided. They are plant-based, they are sugar-free, and they are vegan, which is very, very cool. Now this is the lemon lime ginger. You can definitely get the flavor through. A lot of energy supplements and stuff that I've taken, a lot of pre-workout or post-workout that I've tried out until I've found the ones that fit for me. You can taste the supplements in them, and it tastes vile and medicated, but Q Energy with Callow, it actually tastes really good. I'm getting a lot of hints of the lemon and lime, the citrusy flavor on top of ginger, which is one of my favorite all-time flavors. I am a big fan of ginger. So what you can do right now is in the thread below, you can find a link that is our personal referral link that will take you to Callow's homepage. You can go ahead and put in your order, and that's going to help us out. And you can find things like Q Focus, Q Sleep, and Q Energy, and Q Flex, all there available for you in different prices, varieties, and quantities there. Now, not just that, but we're going to help you out today. If you use the code word COMFORT, COMFORT, all caps, then you will get 10% off your order in full. And that's not just a one-time code. Every time you keep on going back to Q Energy, to Q Flex, Q Focus, or Q Sleep, if you put in code COMFORT, you're going to get 10% off every single time. Now, I wanted to show you that I was drinking this on stream just because I wanted you to know that I use these products every day. I wouldn't be hawking this to you if I didn't believe in supporting this brand, and I'm excited to see what else comes from Callow. So go ahead, check out Callow today, use our code word COMFORT at your checkout, and do not forget that comfort comes soon. Have a great day.
All right, and we're back. So you guys are on a not a super long nor super short little car drive out into the desert. So where you came out of the tunnels was north, kind of northeast-ish of the residential district, and you were heading further north into like just undeveloped land. And Damian, you are riding in the Jeep with Charlie and his friends.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to talk to Charlie about?
Mostly what the hell's going on. Trying to figure out why he's been contacting me and providing information. Exactly.
Okay. So the short version of the probably much more in-depth conversation you guys would actually have in the car is that Charlie and his friends are part of a group that are basically abnormal freedom fighters trying to get especially vulnerable people out of the city, and like get the people who are, as you guys have surmised, under the control of the PAD, out of there, and just trying to make New Ventura a more livable place for abnormals, because I don't think any of you guys have ever lived outside of New Ventura. I mean, maybe Laurel has visited outside of the city, possibly. I don't think any of the rest of you would have, though.
Probably done a couple of events outside the city, not anywhere populated, like country, destination, whatever.
Mm, that makes sense. But on the so New Ventura is really the only city on the West Coast in this version of the universe.
Right.
And then all of the middle states are basically just empty, like small towns here and there, farmland, but no cities at all through most of the plain states
Mhm.
and like all of Texas. As a matter of fact, most of Texas doesn't exist in this world because most of it is still Mexico.
Mhm.
And then the East Coast is more like what it is for us. It's like imagine if America did westward expansion, but they just went to California, settled there, and ignored all of the middle stuff, and then just stayed New England. That's basically what
Okay.
the layout is here. And on the East Coast, things are so much better for abnormals. Because it's so far to get to New Ventura that they can basically get away with doing whatever they want. And they've figured out that people with powers make a really, really good servant class. And they've just kind of leaned into that really hard, but it's not like that pretty much anywhere else. So Charlie's group is just trying to, get New Ventura up to a standard of living comparable to the rest of the world. And if they can do that through like political influence, like getting like sympathetic normals on their side, or if they have to like get an army together and do it by force, whatever it takes, that's what they're going to do. But their main goal right now, as things are, is get people who are being targeted out of the city and find the people who have already been captured and free them.
So it sounds like McKnight is making some good money off of this situation.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
So that's lots of encouragement for them to not let things change.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if the McKnights are making money, the politicians are making money.
Yep.
And if the politicians are making money, nothing's going to change on the governmental level. And if nothing changes there and they keep using the same rhetoric, then nothing's going to change amongst the normals either.
It's a terrible cycle.
Yep. So that is the short version of the explanation Damian would get on the... I'm going to say it takes you about 45 minutes of just constant driving north, and then Charlie and his friends are going to stop the Jeep, and presumably Ronnie will stop behind them. And yes, Cammie.
Before we actually leave the van,
Yes.
I think Cammie would kind of lean towards Laurel and be like, if you've ever heard of a robbery completed by someone called Leon, that's me.
Oh.
I'm Leon.
Okay.
I think
I'm not gonna
we've
lie, that's really
mentioned.
clever.
I think we've mentioned that Leon has a like MO/calling card, but I don't think
Yeah.
we've said what it is.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what it is, Cammie?
No,
No, that's fine.
but there is one. Because he's like kids. I think most people also assume that with the name Leon, it's a man, but
Yeah.
no, it's Cammie running around with goggles and a bandana around her mouth, since her eyes are her most defining feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yes, Cammie Leon.
Yeah. Laurel's gonna giggle and like, that's clever. I like that.
I try.
Well done. That's
know.
impressive.
Gotta do what I can.
Cammie
To
and
get
her
by.
Robin Hood shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's all I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. So we stop the vehicles, and as far as you guys can tell, you're still in the middle of nowhere. But Charlie is going to. He's not going to get out of the Jeep. He's just going to like stand up so he can reach out the like open top, and just kind of like snap his fingers, and the illusion that was hiding because again they're like the tunnels, their base is underground, but there's an illusion over the entrance to it, and there's like a little building nearby for parking the vehicles in, and you can see a couple other Jeeps in there. There is room for your van, at least at the moment. And they will pull the Jeep into the little garage area and head to the little. Let's see. What does this entrance look like? It's like a stone top, like a concrete hatch that opens up, and it, instead of like making you climb down, it does have a little like elevator thing, but it only holds a couple of people, and there is, so you've got the passage downward. One side does have a ladder, the other side has this little like mini elevator thing that about 2 people, maybe more if they're small people, can fit on, and it goes kind of like if you've ever seen the thing for wheelchair users to get upstairs, the little like automatic thing that attaches to the wall. It's kind of like that.
Looks like Ronnie's going to be climbing.
Ha ha ha.
Look, do you really trust that thing with you?
No, I get it. I'll fucking climb. Climbing's for second-class citizens. I get it. I'm a business owner. I pay taxes in this city.
I don't think we're technically in the city anymore.
I know. Yeah, but I'm not going first, all right? Next thing I know, I'm climbing down this hatch. I'm waiting for you all to come down. You're on an elevator, and y'all are all getting hypodermic needles shoved in your neck. And then there's a bunch of dudes with shock batons down there, and I'm having to cause an earthquake. It's a bad thing.
How far down does it look?
Say like the equivalent of like 2 flights of stairs. It's a ways, but it's not like super far.
Ronnie, you're a bit of a coward, and Damian's just gonna step off and then very slowly float to the ground.
Ah! Some feather falling shit.
Can I monkey shimmy down those stairs? I want to be down there before he lands if he's feather falling down there.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Just gonna go, literally just slide down the fucking, just slide down there and just be waiting at the bottom of the ladder, just waiting.
Congratulations, Lion. I gave you your courage.
As you guys are doing that, Charlie is going to take the elevator. The alligator person's going to take the ladder, and the person with the Uchigatana is going to wait for Damian to be clear and then just jump down. And like superhero landing. How is everybody else taking? I'm assuming Laurel's probably going to take the elevator.
Actually, no. Laurel's gonna look over at the ladder, go, "Oh, I haven't done this in forever." And you know how in Bloodborne, when you go down a ladder, you just
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Nice. Cute. Brayden,
Yeah,
Cammie?
I'm just gonna fly down. Take a note out of oh Jesus, Damian's book. Yes.
Cammie, are you going to teleport down? Are you going to jump down? Or are you going to walk like horse just down the wall?
Oh, she's gonna take the elevator.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that.
She's gonna take the elevator.
The one with the most movement powers is going to just be like, no, I'm taking the elevator. Whatever.
Yeah, what?
I love that.
Prove. Can we got nothing?
No. I'll climb the walls later when it's important.
Yeah, why waste the energy when you can just, use
Why
the
show off
elevator?
now?
I mean, fair.
Just because.
Hey, I get it.
Look, I haven't had a chance to use my flight power before, okay?
That's fine.
I'm also like tempted to make Cammie like climb in the elevator and like ride down on the top, so when they open the elevator there's nothing in there, but we won't do that.
Should.
It's unnecessary.
Or it's completely necessary.
Cammie, you silly.
Absolutely.
So you guys get down to the bottom in whatever way that you do. And sorry. There we go. Had to burp.
Burpee baby.
Yep. Yeah, you get down to the bottom. It's it's pretty sparse and utilitarian down there. It's basically, your standard survival bunker kind of deal. It's not super big. It's exactly as big as they need it to be. It's not anything fancy. It looks as you guys like walk through to assumedly like a meeting room kind of deal, a war room if you will. As you're walking through, there are a few bedrooms. You walk past an open doorway that you are willing to bet is a room that belongs to Charlie, because it is the most brightly decorated of the rooms that you pass. But other than that, it looks like most people don't stay here. Like, this is not a permanent residence. This is just like they work in shifts. Basically, they take turns coming out here and like manning the base. But yeah, so not a whole lot of superfluous stuff. And you get to the meeting room. It's got a big table in the middle. Got a bunch of like some Pepe Silva like cork boards all over the walls with a bunch of various like newspaper things, including some articles that Damian has written. Photos of various people, like several maps of New Ventura with various push pins and yarn and like marked up with marker and pen. You know, what you'd expect.
Damian's going to pay special attention to the pinpoints on the map and how everything's connected, and remember it to map out on his own later.
Eidetic memory. Okay, what's everybody else thinking and doing?
Ronnie's just leaning up against the wall, being like, nice digs. Yes, very high tech. Oh, yeah, no, wonderful. Definitely not the talker of the group. He's just leaned in. He's basically pouting.
Lori's been trying to commit the route to memory as much as she can so that she can remember how to get out here again and place it on her map. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, because this is not her strong suit, but...
Cammie and Brayden?
You're muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Because I answered before. Brayden's just like hanging out in the back, just kind of like Ronnie over there. You know, this is way out of my scope.
Begrudgingly friends.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, trying not to make fun of his Crocs.
And Cammie, what are you up to?
Just in case.
I think Cammie's just like hanging out also. Like, I don't know. They asked us to come here. I think she's just like kind of checking the area out, looking for any way to get out if they need to quickly.
As you guys are walking through the halls, Cammie, you will see another entrance/exit similar to the one you guys came down, just on the other end of the little underground compound. So there is a back way if you need it. Yeah, so once you guys are all in the little board room, Charlie's going to take a seat at the head of the table. These are like... Because this room gets used a lot, this is the like one luxury they have allowed themselves, and these are like fairly comfy chairs, like comfy office chairs. And he will sit down with a rather dramatic flourish that will spin him around in his chair, and the chair comes perfectly to rest facing the table so that he can kick his feet up onto it. And whether you guys decide to sit at the table or stay standing along the walls, he will give you a brief rundown of the conversation that he and Damian had in the car, so you guys are kind of like informed of what is exactly this place is and like what they're doing, and you guys are free to ask questions. Oh, and also at some point during your walk through the halls, you have lost your other two friends, so it is just you guys and Charlie for the time being. You did see a couple other people like here and there throughout the hallways, but they didn't come in the boardroom with you.
So who talks first? We talk first, you talk first.
I mean, you could just answer like basic answer, like what even is, like as I'm motioning around to everything, what even is all this? Why are we here?
Why were we used as your little cleanup squad?
I mean, you weren't our cleanup squad. You just happened to be in the right place at the wrong time.
Camille?
Mm-hmm.
How many guys did you knock out?
I wasn't counting. Probably like 4, 5.
Yeah, I don't really count.
6.
a lot.
Yeah.
I knocked out a lot. Brayden knocked out a lot. Hell, Laurel and Damian knocked out a lot. You know who
I
I
have one
didn't?
still here.
Yeah, you still were up there. Ugh,
He's up in the van.
did we remember to crack the windows, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, good.
At least somebody did, because I definitely did.
I didn't. I'm counting 5 people in this room that took care of pad officers and police officers and everything like that. And I'm counting 1, 2, 3 people that just sat in a Jeep and did nothing. When 2 people that we found in the tunnels that were lost, trying to get to you, were in danger. Pat yourselves on the back, though. It's fine. Happy to take care of it for you. Come spend some money at my restaurant, we might call it even.
I can do that.
The whole thing kind of feels like a test to me.
Not intentionally, but it did sort of work out that way.
Yeah. I'm still not sure about that intentional part, but
And he'll kick his legs back down and sit in his chair properly and fold his hands on the desk and look over at you, Damian, and make direct eye contact with you so you can read his surface thoughts. And he will assure you that they didn't know when they sent Allison and Teddy to that location that it was going to be compromised. They got that information like just as you guys were getting out of the tunnels.
and
But they
how
did-
did
they
you get
did-
that information?
And he'll stop for a moment and give you a very wide grin. And I know
It's
I know
better
almost
finding out, right?
Huh? What?
It's better if I find out on my own, right?
No, I have access to most information that flows through this city. Which is,
Okay.
in fact, why I didn't come help you. Because it's for the best that my identity doesn't get discovered, especially by the people in charge.
You're wearing a fucking Technicolor Dreamcoat in the middle of the desert.
Oh yes, no, this is the disguise, sir.
Sometimes hiding in plain sight is the best idea.
There's no sort of mental power stuff going on here.
Nope.
Couldn't even at least send your lizard folk friend to escort them. Like you just sent them by themselves.
Oh no, we were planning on having you help them through the tunnels. That part was planned. It was the
How could you have
police
planned that?
interference that wasn't.
Okay, let's take one step back to the tunnels here.
All right.
What the hell is going on down there?
Exactly what it seems like. We've been using that to get people out of the city.
I don't mean that. I mean the part about where Ronnie stands there for an hour while we take a 5-minute walk around.
Yeah, whose is the time?
Oh, that's one of my associates who isn't here at the moment. She was the one that set that up, but it's essentially we know how to get through the tunnels in the way that is most expeditious. Anyone who isn't supposed to be in the tunnels does not know that, and will get hopefully distracted in all of the side tunnels trying to figure out where to go, giving the people traveling through the tunnels who, as Allison and Teddy did, have directions. And usually an escort. In this case, we elected to have you be the escort.
Shouldn't we have known how to get through then? Just a
Shouldn't we
thought.
known that we were going to be their escorts from the get? Also,
I needed to make sure I could trust you.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
How did you know we were even gonna
What?
follow you down there?
Why are you being so hostile about this?
Why?
He knew
We
we
had
were going
to-
to be down there.
Cause this little fucking what is it? Little paint board, little spackled looking rainbow Dippin' Dots motherfucker over here was just stringing us along. Like, oh, get that fucking smirk off your face and your steepling of your temples over here like you're some kind of fucking genius. All right? Okay? We're people. We're actual people, and those two are actual people, and there's people that are actually missing right now, all right? But if you want to go and play your little games like you're a little grandmaster and shit like that, fucking be my guest. But go do that in somebody else's city, all right? Not around fucking here, okay?
We
What
certainly
time is
don't
it?
seem to have been doing particularly well on our own. What time is it?
Yeah.
What time did you guys get into the tunnels? I don't remember.
Early afternoon.
Early
After
afternoon.
they did the cleaning.
Okay. Early afternoon. Traveling through the tunnels probably took you a good couple hours. Just because, chit-chatting with Allison and Teddy. The fight probably took, I don't know, 20 minutes?
At most.
At most. So it's like early evening.
So call it like 5:30?
Yeah.
Okay, that does explain
It's
a lot.
5:30. Why?
I just need to know.
And once Ronnie has said his piece, Charlie will raise an eyebrow at Damian and be like, Damian, well, why did I know that you were going to be in the tunnels?
Because somebody might have asked you for information about the tunnels.
Right, you
Indeed.
said you'd been talking to him, didn't you?
Not talking. And I didn't know it was him.
Wait. You've been talking to this Christmas tree motherfucker this whole time?
No. I have been talking to my contact, who, as it so happens, I am finding out today, in the very most strangest day of my life to this point, is this, as you so elegantly put it, Christmas tree looking motherfucker.
Within the past week, I have gotten in a fist fight with a top tier level superhero that's supposed to protect this city, who I found out has been fucking on the side the person that hired us. We get recruited into some kind of private investigator thing, all right? I've got to do catering for a fucking wedding.
This has been a really strange 24 hours.
And and it's all started with me having to go into the fucking tunnels. No offense, Damian. Or no offense, Brayden. And to go and fight some fucks in their underground bar because they think they're a couple of fucking greasers. And I've been trying to find that pretzel motherfucker this whole time so I can get enough scratch so I can make sure that my roof is kept over my head and my people are paid, alright? So pardon me, I'm sorry. I am sorry that I am not ecstatic to know that there is somebody that is helping people get out of this city that looks like he just walked off the set of a children's television show. And you've got your fucking, respectfully, alligator cohort and somebody that looks like they play too many Japanese RPG games, okay? Around
There's
here.
nothing wrong with Japanese RPG
There is
games.
nothing wrong with Japanese RPG games, okay? It's everybody's cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But there are some people that take it too far. And carrying around an Uchigatana like that is taking it too far. Do you feel me, my friend?
I mean, if he can use it, what's the problem?
Stop
think,
being logical!
That's what I'm here for.
I think Ronnie made a good point though. Did you even know that Pretzel was gonna be there? Like, is that just luck? Dumb luck on our part?
Absolutely dumb luck, which isn't surprising. I tend to be... Unusually lucky things tend to happen around me.
Oh.
La-di-da. Oh my gosh.
It's not unheard of.
No, it's not. It's... We got an answer, at least. For whatever that's worth.
Let's see here.
Ronnie's gonna pick up a coffee mug that's sitting over there and is gonna throw it at the guy.
Okay. All right. We can roll with this. So you're going to do that. He is going to disappear from his seat. The coffee mug is going to so he disappears. The seat rotates slightly, so the coffee mug does not hit it. It goes past it, hits the wall. He reappears in his seat, snaps his fingers, and the bits of broken coffee mug behind him, So you know Jubilee's power, where she can make the little fireworks? So it explodes into little fireworks, but instead of like bursts of colored light, it's like bursts of like little geometric, brightly colored 90s pattern shit. Like little triangles and cuboids and lightning bolts.
Chuck E. Cheese carpet looking ass shit.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And then all the bits disappear. And then Ronnie, what is your ego?
Excellent. That's a great question.
My ego is a 12.
Okay. Okay, that's definitely more than a 12. And then let's roll some persuasion. That is definitely under... Oh, actually, I forgot. I don't actually have to roll persuasion for him because he has an 18.
I was going to say, that feels like...
Yeah.
So he's going to look at Ronnie and he's going to say, Ronnie, what would it take to make you less hostile? I'm just here to help people.
I want answers. All right? I don't want riddles. I don't want you hiding behind steeple fingers and acting like you're the most clever person in the fucking city, okay? It's been a long day. I've whooped a lot of ass, okay? And I'm not afraid to start throwing people into the sun. I just want answers. I want my friends to have answers. I want to know what we're doing here. I want to know why you brought us here or wanted to bring us here. I want to know what you're doing, and I want to know how it all ties into all of this shit.
Well, I think you've already figured out most of the riddle. The McKnights are behind the disappearances. And we obviously can't just put that out there to the public and expect anything to change. They're too powerful. So we do work on essentially the grassroots level. The same kind of work you guys have been doing. I knew you were already doing it, and that you were doing quite well, both from the information I got from Damian and from my other various sources around the city. And
so do you know who we're working for?
Oh, yes. Estella. She's great. She's not directly involved with us, but I quite admire her.
I have my own question.
All right.
So does that mean that Black Star is actually involved?
Oh, no. It's difficult to exactly say yes or no. She is involved, but I don't think she knows that she is. However, on the other hand, one I can say is most definitely not involved, who is on our side, but can't openly be so, is Mantis. And to an extent, Titan. Neither of them are willingly in the position that they are.
And Arthur?
No one knows. Even I don't know. And I
Well,
know almost everything about everyone in this city.
And that's not a good sign. I'm going to be honest with you. That's
Yeah.
not a good sign.
Laurel is just shifting very uncomfortably at that.
Well, that's good. I don't have to kick Mantis's or Titan's ass. I actually kind of dug them, and I thought they were pretty alright. So it's just Black Star, and guess we're going to have to kick King Arthur's ass.
So
Guy
during
looks
this
like a bootlicker.
conversation, Damian's just going to use his phone and search up some information online about who owns Abnormal News and funds it.
Ostensibly, it is owned and run by your editor-in-chief, Elisha. As to who funds it, it is, like, essentially, at least on paper, publicly funded, like, sponsored by viewers like you, you know?
Fucking shadow broker ass shit.
So do we have an idea of where they're being taken? Anything? Literally anything that we could go off of? Because we know that they're taking abnormals. We know that.
Yes.
It's confirmed now, for sure. So where are they going? Where are they disappearing to? Do we have that?
We don't have an exact location yet. I was actually hoping to get your help with that, because a lot of you seem to be possibly even more uncannily lucky in that regard than I am.
I mean, I brought one of the pad officers, maybe.
I don't know how much they'll actually know, but
They came to us with Pretzel. They know
that's
something.
true.
Maybe just thinking Alex might be able to help track back where that signal was coming from.
That's true. I've heard some about Estella's AI, I suppose it is.
Hey, you watch what you
Um,
call Alex, all right? Alex is a home.
Fair enough. But
We know Alex. I don't
perhaps
know
you could even take the helmet itself and see what can be garnered from there.
I was planning to do that. That felt like
It's a good idea.
the good
Yeah,
idea
we
best.
don't have an exact location for where the people are being taken, but we do know that it's the McKnights, and we believe that the helmets may even be tied in directly to the PAD servers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we got some smart people on our team. They can probably figure it out. So you're trying to bring us in. You're trying to get us to help you out and stuff like that. What do you got for us? I hate to ask the elephant in the room and everything like that, but it's very important for people to ask about their pay.
What do you want?
It's kind of open-ended.
Exactly. What do you want?
I want to own my building.
Which one?
The restaurant.
The restaurant?
I already own the apartment. I want to own the restaurant. My landlord's
Alright.
a fucking dick.
I can arrange that.
And I
What
want to
about the rest
walk
of
in.
you? Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to think who I can call on for the construction of that. But yeah, we can do that. Let me make a note of that.
Yeah.
And he's going, as he says, let me make a note of that, he'll again snap his fingers, and out of thin air, a little notepad and a pen will appear, and he's going to, in fact, make a note of that.
Good.
What about the rest of you?
Anything?
Anything.
Can you find a person for me?
I can do my best. Who are you looking for?
I don't have a name, but my if you may have seen it in the papers. My parents were killed. Never found who did it. Found people that worked for them. Somebody burned them alive, and I want to find that person. You think you could do that for me?
Yes. Anything else?
Do you really mean anything?
Anything. If
I
it's
want
within
Reggie
my
Franco
power-
exposed. We all know he's a thief. I want him out of my way.
Reggie Franco's a good tipper.
Reggie Franco?
Reggie Franco's a good tipper. He comes in, he tips pretty well.
Great. That's because he's a fucking rich kid who needs a fucking new hobby other than breaking into shit and ruining my time.
Damian? Laurel?
I want your help finding someone as well, but if you've been following me as well as you seem to have been, I think you already know who it is.
Okay. Anything else?
We'll leave a pin for the rest of it. I'm sure you're not done with me yet.
Okay. And Laurel?
I want Gardner erased.
Ronnie's gonna lean down to Cammie and be like, did she just ask Charlie to off a guy?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it. I don't care.
Just,
None of my business.
I want him gone.
She did say she was off a guy.
She
I know
is-
you know about him. I want him gone.
She's this cuss words and she's asking people to get off too, is she?
Yeah, she's serious, so shut up.
Okay.
And all those things being noted, Charlie will just let go of his notepad and pen, and they will
Wait.
pop back into his pop.
I want one more thing. Can you get me?
Alright.
I want plans for the McKnight mansion and penthouses. Give me some info.
That I can do.
Perfect. Thank you. Once this is all done, I think some payback is in order.
I think we're going to get plenty of payback with all of this anyway.
No, not enough for me.
No, you know what I want besides Gardner?
Hmm.
I want Ava to be able to set up whatever she wants for the kids. I want Ava to have a safe space for the kids who don't have nowhere to go.
Okay. All right. All duly noted.
Somebody gotta shake the guy's hand?
I will.
Good. Can't be me. He might catch on fire. And you see the rocks have like been creeping up
Yeah.
his neck, Ronnie's neck.
And like Laurel, like the moment she said the name Gardner, got deadly serious and like nothing coming across on her face, even when she was talking about Ava.
This entire time, Damian's just been staring him in the face, making sure he's on the level with everything that is being said.
As far as you can tell from his surface thoughts, he is being entirely truthful.
Yeah, presumably I'm getting as much as I can of this as well. So
Yeah. The fact that he's being entirely truthful is more frustrating than if he was lying. So
All right. So he's going to, that all being taken care of, he's going to tell you that he will be in touch with further information, and for you guys to also be in touch with whatever you can get off of the helmet and out of your interrogation prisoner, and to let him know what happens with Pretzel. And if they think that Pretzel, like, if they need a place for Pretzel to stay, to let him know. Damian has his contact information.
Pretzel's gonna stay with us.
Mm-hmm. Do we still have his girlfriend's number?
We do.
Yeah,
I do.
absolutely.
They're gonna be moving soon, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, and then if you guys don't have any other questions for him, he will escort you back to your van so that you can get on your way, and he will
Oh, one quick thing before we leave. This is like as we're walking out. Could you just, however you can, you know about, and she brings up the map. Can you give me a way to get through the tunnels using this? Like a way to map the tunnels and the best route onto this?
He will think for a moment. Let me see what the best way to do that would be. And Laurel, what are the details of your mind reading?
The telepathy?
Yeah.
Quote, read target's thoughts. It just costs endurance to maintain and concentration, so it's not.
Okay.
There's no restrictions.
Okay. So he will. He'll let you. He will willingly let you read some of his thoughts and directly, like, mentally give you the entire layout of the tunnels.
Cool.
And Damian, you can do the same if you would like.
Sure. I'll memorize the layout as it is being projected.
All right.
Thank you.
And he'll tell you that by the time you get back to, actually, he's going to give you point you toward a different tunnel entrance than the one you guys came out of. Give you a place to dump the van nearby that, and show you on your map where to enter the tunnels and then where to exit them again, and he'll have a vehicle waiting there for you guys so that you can not have to walk through the tunnels for hours to get home.
When we're about to drive away, Ronnie's gonna roll down the window, look at Charlie and go, "Hey, chick, gone."
Yes, sir.
You know how long it takes to break down a full 200-pound swordfish?
Not off the top of my head. Why?
Around 2 hours. You know who holds the record in the city?
I'm guessing you do.
Yeah. 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Good to know.
Fuck over any of my friends. And just gonna slowly roll the window up.
Before you get the window all the way up, he's going to turn and step back onto the elevator and give you guys a wave. And as the elevator is closing and descending back into the base, you're going to hear him say, "I hope you enjoy the rest of your day in beautiful New Ventura."
Oh my god.
And then the hatch closes, and he is gone. And you guys are free to go on your way.
His name is Charlie. That fuck Oh man.
He's
Dude needs a hobby.
He's the news anchor, is what he is. Yeah, he's that fucking news anchor that's always fucking smiling and shit. And
Yeah, needs a new hobby.
I think this is his hobby.
I think this is his.
But then he needs a new job. I don't know. I shouldn't be in the public eye. Well, you are all the time, buddy.
Like I said,
How do you think he gets all of his information?
I just assume people are smarmy enough to get the shit that they want. I don't know. I don't work for the news and I get information.
Fascinating. That's how he knew about you, Damian.
Oh. That makes sense.
So with that reveal, I think it's time that we wrap up for the night.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I've been waiting to reveal that to you guys since
So good.
literally the first episode.
Of course you have.
Fucking Chet, you betcha.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
So how do we feel?
Feel great.
Laurel is having a time. She's getting something she never thought she could get.
Yeah, apparently often a fucking dude.
Love a good case of murder.
You say bad words and order hits on people? What?
I mean,
You have
did
yet
ask
to
for-
get- you have
did
yet
ask
to
for
get full
anything.
context for any of that, and I'm
No.
gonna leave it that way.
No. No wonder you're so willing to work with the mob for their wedding. God damn.
Also, not phased about dealing with a burglar?
No. Very, very approving of it, actually.
Listen.
Yeah.
Well,
Get the
considering
job
we've
done.
all we've done at this point, I think the burglary is probably the least
Yeah,
probable.
Yeah,
Laurel
that's.
at this point that if anyone ever gets their hands on her, she's going to jail. And so nothing else matters at this point. She's just doing what she thinks is right.
Look,
And that includes erasing Gardner, whatever that means.
all of you. Fucking everybody. All of you. I'm fucking on. Damian. knows- you know too much about the rest of us, but you ain't sharing anything, and I don't like that. That makes me feel.
Damian is actually the only one that knows the full context for erasing Gardner.
He's not saying anything.
No. And Laurel thanks you for that.
There may come a day when he may say something, but that will not be wasted.
All right. So, I think that does it for the night for us. You guys know the drill.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Raven Kennedy. I've been playing Laurel Calton. I work with our lovely facilitator Zeke at We Are Games. Currently, a few things in the works, not only to War and a couple of other projects working on that, but spooky countdown to Halloween. If anyone is interested in knowing what that is, feel free to come poke around in our Discord server. Look at what we've got going on. You can find me at any of the social medias at Scott Blackbird. And I think that's it.
Hey everyone, I'm Leslee. I've been playing Camille Leon Logan. Yeah, here we are, the lizard girl. Stop being mean to lizard folk. You can find me on Twitter and everywhere else at Leslie Wombat. You can find me on Carrion Comfort every Tuesday for Comfort Sickle, starting at a varying time. The end of October, we're actually doing, I guess I'll let Wes talk about that, but I have a fun incentive where if we hit a certain money amount, I will play Resident Evil 7 in VR during our fundraiser. So up your Patreon benefit or donate money through Pally by hitting !tip, and you can watch me play Resident Evil 7 in VR. If we hit $250 prior to our fundraiser. Otherwise, that's it.
Fantastic.
Chad Osborn with Near Dark Society. We do the Chicago by Night, Death Attack, random other stuff that we decide to do. Follow all those socials, Near Dark Society on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, all that good stuff. If you want to follow me on anything, it's IKEA_Viking, pretty much every social, Instagram, I believe, Twitter for sure, maybe, probably. I'm always down to talk to people about comics, movies, music, games, TTRPG, the whole nine. So if you enjoy talking about that, follow me on those. Check out our Discord. Check out the Carrion Comfort Discord if you haven't already, for whatever reason. It's always popping. It's so much fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Pretty straightforward, simple, you know.
I'm Ryan Allen, and I played the mind-reading journalist Damian Walsh. I'm from 5 Foot Square. We are currently taking a hiatus from things just to sort out what everybody's doing. Hoping to be back no later than the start of the new year with our Lancer game, at least, and our D&D game. But we need to take them some time. Aside from that, not a whole lot going on. You can follow me on Twitter at the address that's below, Red Wizard Ryan. I think I'm also on Instagram with that name now. I think I finally changed my Instagram name. So yeah, that's it. And I will pass it over to, I don't know which side it is here, the producer for tonight.
Hi, that's me. My name is Wes. I'm the creative director and founder of Carrion Comfort Studios. If you like us here, then please do feel more than welcome to go ahead and give us a follow here on Twitch. It is free. It literally costs nothing. Go ahead and give us a subscribe over on YouTube as well. Hit the notification bell, like and comment on things that you like so we can kind of get that algorithm running. It doesn't cost a thing over there as well. If you want to see previous episodes of this show or other streams that we have going on, there is literally so much free content at your fingertips. Speaking of free content, we are sponsored by two different great companies. Dice Envy, which is a dice making company. We are working with them as affiliates for them that you can get a wonderful, wonderful set of dice for yourself or multiple or for friends, especially with the holidays coming up. Keep an eye out for sales and everything coming up with that. If you just go ahead and hit our referral link, which is in our Oh No by Zeke, which is in our okay, this is fine. They can still see my face. Hi. But it is in our link tree on our Twitter. You can also hit ! Envy, and that'll bring up a link here. Also, the links are all down below in our little about panels there. But if you go ahead and use the code COMFORT at checkout, then you'll get 10% off of your order as well, which is always, always fantastic. I grabbed some dice for myself. A bunch of other people in the Discord have grabbed some dice for themselves. We're also sponsored by Callow. Callow makes plant-based energy and food supplements, things of that nature. I use Q Focus, which, where did that go? Right here. It fell off my desk at some point. But yeah, hi. I use Q Focus, which helps me when I'm making overlays or doing YouTube production or production as it is right now. It's probably why I'm always so jittery and just live wire before all these things. But I use Q Focus when I'm working, and I use Q Sleep to help me sleep, and it helps keep me from waking up really groggy and things of that nature. But it's all natural, all vitamin-based supplements that that help you out. They're from Belgium. It's a great company. We have a friend from the Discord and a friend of the stream that really recommended us to them. We've been working with them. And if you use our referral link, it's in the important links in our Discord. There's also a link down below. If you hit ! Callow, then you'll go ahead and bring that to you. A nice little referral link right there. I'm not even going to worry about doing Hollywood Squares since we're at the end. But you get 10% off of your order if you use the code word, guess what it is? Comfort. You can also support the stream by supporting us on Patreon. You can also support the stream and the mods directly by going ahead and hitting ! Tip and going to Pally. Everything is split evenly between me and the mods of this of the Discord server as well as the stream channel. to make sure that we all get paid for everything that we're doing. So go ahead and hit that up. If you want to buy merch, then go ahead and hit !shop, and it brings up merch where we just had a shirt that I put on that is inspired by our very own Chad Osborn shirt that he's wearing, Antisocial Social Club design there. I went ahead and made an Anti-Comfort Comfort Club. So go ahead and check that out. And there's also merch that is directly related to the show. So go ahead and check that out. Yeah, follow us on Twitter. We have link trees. And if you want to know what we have coming up, we have a calendar that's pinned to our Twitter, and it's also pinned in our Discord server. A nice calendar that tells you exactly what is happening and when it's happening. Like this upcoming Tuesday, we have the next episode of Comfort Signal, where Leslie's playing Life is Strange, True Colors. I think it's at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's what it says on the calendar. Card is subject to change, just like in wrestling. And then Bluebeard's Bride, which is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern that next Wednesday, where Rosie Walker, regular size mom, is going to be running a great cast of ladies and femme presenting individuals as through a nice little the carnival aspect of Bluebeard's Bride. It's going to have a heavy content warning with it because it does deal with stuff with 1950s carnivals, so do keep that in mind, but it's going to be a great time. It's going to be kicking off our Halloween extravaganza that we have. We also have a lot of other stuff coming up that you'll see more ads for, things generating, great one-shots that are going to be happening around the time, series returning, new series starting, and it's all going to be culminating on Mischief Night. Mischief Night, one of my favorite nights of the year. It is the night before Halloween, and it is where you go out and handle a bunch of pranks, you go TP houses, you put Oreos on people's cars, you go put plastic forks in yards, things of that nature. All these wonderful pranks that you get to play, because it's the time when, you know, the veil is the thinnest, and the spirits and the ghouls and the goblins start passing over, and we are going to be raising money for the stream. It is our first ever 24-hour fundraising event that's going to be starting at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern on Carrion Comfort Studios, and it will not just be me, but it will be the whole Carrion Comfort Studios team taking shifts, doing wonderful things. Like if we raise $250 beforehand, Leslee will play Resident Evil 7 on VR. That's awesome. We'll be playing Dead by Daylight with community members. We'll be watching movies like Night of the Living Dead. You can donate incentives to have me have eggs smashed on my head, or I'm given weird candy. We don't know if it's weird candy. It could be a trick or it could be a treat. Things of that nature. Multiple different things. Trivia, where if I have to answer it, and if I don't answer it correctly, I might die. You know, kind of like Scream, one of my favorite movies. But there's going to be a whole lot of awesome events that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be playing some video games like The Evil Within or other scary stuff. You're going to be able to make me jump scare. You're going to be able to make me do all sorts of different things to fuck with me, because guess what? Mischief Night is a prank night. And we would love to have you there to raise money for the stream, because it is not cheap, and to produce content, and every little bit counts. I have talked so much like I do every week. So go ahead and take it away, Zeke.
Right. Finally, it is me. I am Zeke. I was your facilitator for the evening. Abnormalcy is my brainchild. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching. I hope all of my lovely cast had a good time tonight. I got to reveal a lot of things that I've been holding on to since the very beginning. I know I had a good time tonight. But yeah, between Raven and Wes, pretty much everything I had to say is pretty much covered. So I just hope you guys have a good weekend, a good night, and remember that comfort comes soon. Bye.
Feeling left out from the back, you gotta go rogue. 5 years from now, will this even matter? You hope you don't know where to go. Construction every turn up on the road. Live life thinking why it's going so slow. Looking at the clock, wondering why mama's not home. You waited way too long. You noticing a pattern in your own. Fuck all the good times, it's a past tense. I sleep and wake up when the world ends. Those memories, they so hard to forget. Question every day, are we there yet? Gone too far to change, time to get your rollerblades. That smile is worth the wait, here comes better days. All these thoughts I have in my head Got me blinded from the sunset. I'm trying hard to stop the rain, 'cause smiling doesn't feel the same. I just called to tell you drive safe. Will I see you in the morning? 'Cause I just wanna feel your touch, 'cause I don't think I had enough. The smiles turn to frowns quick. Need a break from night shifts. That's where the hours pass too slow. Leave no time to grow. My favorite things, milk with cookies and cream. I swear, what did the good